so we got PK Cry and Tope, Cargo.
Okay, so what's up, Ducks?
We're here. You know, pretty excited to be here at 404 again. Excited to see this matchup. So Ness is pretty interesting in Georgia. You know, we have a long history with Ness players in Georgia.
Oh yeah, we have an influx of Ness players, and you know, plenty of I players as well. And Tope, definitely one of the better ones here. Looks like we got the name switched, but Tope is the Ike, and PK Cry clearly is the Ness.
Yeah, I mean, one thing you're going to have to look in this matchup, especially when playing Tope, is on PS2, his platform resets are instant. The second he gets you in that disadvantage state, he is going to take you for at least 20–30%.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to be careful. Oh, but wait a minute. PK Cry.
Oh, this
with
the
spike? Woo. Oh, committing a little too hard right now. Reading the air dodge, but not able to get anything. Tope looking to end it pretty quick. I mean, you don't want Ness to stick around too long.
Yeah, I mean, the way that PK Cry is just holding that ledge state right now, it's really well. It's what you want to do against Ike is try and call out those Aether recoveries. But using the PK Flash, I mean, we saw that, I think it was at the glitch recently with right off the top of Tope.
You cannot air dodge against Tope, especially with that large nair. It's going to cover so much area. And you know, Ness normally known for having a large range of air drift when they air dodge. But, you know, against Ike, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I mean, he covers so much area when you do get into a disadvantage. And Tope, more than anything, oh, that could have been so bad. I mean, Tope is so aggressive, especially when he does pin you into the corner.
Yep.
But right now, PK Cry doing such a good job of just holding this center stage.
Yeah, after a really good start from PK Cry, it's you know, pretty hard to kill Ike, apparently. But one grab should be able to do it. That might have been it right there, but you almost never want to try and grab the Ike there. Goodness gracious. These multi-hits not working out.
Yeah, falling out of that dash attack is absolutely brutal. I mean, Tope living up to 171 right now. So Ike with Rage is just such a scary prospect, especially now that he has you trapped into the corner, like we said, and it's all over. It just keeps spiraling out of control, Cargo.
Here we go. Oh, scooping him up and sending him out. PK Cry is, yeah, crying right now. I mean, you just cannot take the stock off Tope, and, you know, playing so safe. You know, dash attack definitely would close it out, but, you know, you just got to find the hit.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that Tope does very well is when he does get into a situation where he is at higher percents, he does dial back his aggression and try to stay towards center stage, look for some of the safer hitboxes with Ike. And right here, Tex, for example, gets the conversion, but, you know, back air comes out, closes out Tope's stock.
But Tope is not struggling in the slightest. Just going to keep playing this patient game and just make PK Cry come to you, because you're going to get punishes like that when, you know, Ness has to play really aggressive, going for something big, not quite getting it.
Yeah, I mean, going for the home run right there, that was definitely a big call out to that air dodge habit that we saw a little bit earlier on, but Tope just trying to keep up this momentum. Jump is gone. How can you defend this? And
yeah, I think Tope realized he has a jump. He's like, wait a minute, I'm not going to be able to get the edge guard on one. And just kind of mess up Tope. But Tope returning the favor, messing up PK Cry right there.
I mean, that was a pretty solid up smash to call out at the center stage.
Yeah.
I mean, you would look at the final score of that game, Cargo, and think that it was not as dominant as it was to start off that set.
Yeah. But Tope just cleaning up the trash. But, I mean, that Ness is playing really well. And I'm interested to see what Game 2 is going to be, because I think once the lead was lost, that's kind of where it crumbled. And that's a lot of players, when they lose a lead, they kind of, it's also a mindset thing. You just, you know, you get down on yourself. But we're going to see if PK Cry, especially with a counter pick, is able to do anything. Oh, okay, wait a minute. I think we're seeing a counter pick from Tope.
Wait a minute. So Tope going to Chrom, staying on PS2.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this could help PK Cry maybe, because now Tope is essentially committing to the aggressive stance right now. So we got to see how he's going to take this coming off the platform, you know, with that air dodge. But it looks like PK Cry is now playing that no commitment game.
And in my opinion, I think it's much easier to edge guard Chrom than Ike. So, you know, there might be more opportunities for PK Cry to be able to close out stocks on Tope, where it was so difficult in that game one. But Tope is starting out really strong with these, you know, low percent combos from Chrom.
Yeah, I mean,
super potent.
Yeah, the landing up airs right there, like when you're coming down with that up air, it's so good and basically can combo into imagination. You can see Tope still looking for these up airs, but it does just combo into basically whatever you want at this point.
Oh, yeah. Okay, where's he going? Oh, my goodness. Sending him to the depths. I don't think that's what PK Cry wanted right there.
No, not at all. I mean, Tope is playing so aggressive, just pushing all this pressure onto his shield, onto Cry's shield. that you can see, look, he's just pinning him into this corner and now trying to get so many different reversal options just to say, all right, I'm not afraid to play with you off stage.
Yep. Definitely not afraid to play at all, and he is just going off stage now, especially with Chrom. You know, you don't have the horizontal recovery that you do with Ike, so going off stage like that could definitely be risky. Goodness gracious.
The movement from Tope. He is feeling himself this set.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you're a PK Cry, you have to find some way to regain some semblance of control. This could be it, sending Chrom into the air and trying to abuse that recovery.
It just doesn't seem like PK Cry is able to, you know, start playing the game. It's been the Tope show the entire time. Just a continuation, really, of game one.
I mean, we haven't seen many use of the PK Thunder to try and, you know, mess with Chrom all that much. Maybe not too much PK Fire either. It's been PK Cry using these aerials to try and stuff out Chrom's options from there.
Yeah, and, you know, the counterplay to, you know, PK Fire is just short up air. I mean, that's really been what Tope's been doing anyways. So I think even if PK Cry wanted to choose that option, it definitely would get stuffed out a lot. And just like he's getting stuffed out right now, oh my goodness, going for the hardest of reads, trying to close this out.
And Tope, you can see how he keeps ending these dancing blades by trying to send PK Cry up. You can see he's very comfortable with his air mobility. And
and hits the stage. Doesn't matter.
He really wanted to end that game with an absolute flourish with the spike.
Yeah, that would have been a dinger right there. But good stuff to Tope. Starting off the night with a crisp 2-0 over PK Cry, who I almost wanted to call PK Chris multiple times just because of the like PK and then a C name. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's so close. I definitely had to stop myself from that a couple times.
Where's the originality? PK Chris, PK Cry?
Hey, I mean, you know, maybe that competitor might have the same name in that category, so you can't really, you know, take a notable Ness name as well. I
guess. I mean, maybe like on it something. I don't know. I never played the PK games. Is that what they called?
I think they're Earthbound is what.
Earthbound?
Yeah, I mean,
what the heck?
You know, Ike coming from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, great game.
Okay.
One of my childhood favorites playing that game. It's going to be fun to see what we have coming up next. There's always such a good use of talent. Okay, so we got Miracle.
Okay, formerly known as Kuma Steam Clams. I think it's still Kuma, but definitely changed their tag to Miracle. So
I mean, they've played a couple characters historically. Mac, they played Simon, they played Chrom.
Chrom, yeah. Min as well. And if you love Min and you love Smash, this is the place to be. Level Up Expo, Las Vegas. I mean, what more do you need to say about Las Vegas? It's the place to be for pretty much anything. You know, gambling, food, entertainment. But at Level Up Expo, you're gonna get esports, anime, technology, comics. Like, you're gonna get the whole package, Doug.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing short of entertainment in Las Vegas. There's so many different things for you to do when you are in the city. You don't have to just stay here at Level Up. So there's so much to do. What a great convention. The Las Vegas Convention Center alone is one of the great venues of that area. So if you're looking to level up your game, make sure you're going up to Level Up Expo, February 25th. Coming up pretty quick, man.
That's like
today.
That's like, yeah, isn't it the 24th?
No, tomorrow.
That's this weekend. Get out there. Book your flight right now. Last second, baby.
Gotta go to Vegas right now.
I mean, what better time than February 25th, I guess.
Hey, you might get one of those last-minute flights from the Google Flight Matrix thing.
Oh, you're right. Or if you got those Amexes, you know, just, you know, use those Sky Miles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Free flight, baby.
Yeah, big fan of that. So, do we know who Miracle is playing at the moment?
I think we're going to see, I'm going to put my money on Little Mac, just to start, but I know they've been playing Me Gunner and Min, but mainly on Wi-Fi. So, you know, it's really a toss-up.
Yeah, and I believe this is a Ninyoi. Okay.
Ninyoi? You know, that really reminds me of that one SpongeBob episode. Mahoy, like, come on.
With Doodlebob?
Doodlebob, exactly.
Yeah, man. So I haven't seen Ninyoi play in the past. So we gotta look at where they're going. I think.
Yeah.
There's no question. We're in Georgia. They're going to start at PS2.
It's PS2. It's always. I think there's a thing on the roll sheet that says you have to start PS2. So.
And if you lose, you are obliged to go back and run it back.
Does not matter if it's a bad stage. Against Snake, doesn't matter. Go to PS2.
Yeah, I mean, I believe you were here at Cards Jason as well. We had multiple sets on here where it was just PS2, 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 PS2.
The gauntlet of PS2. I mean, it's a solid stage. I don't know. You weren't like around too much for Smash 4, right?
No, actually, Ultimate's my first game.
Yeah, because in Smash 4, like the starter stage and main stage being played was Smashville. That was like it was
really?
called Startersville, right?
Oh yeah, that was the balloon. Everyone was always like, kill the balloon,
the moving platform, and it was a decent stage. But you know, I think PS2 is just a much better starter stage. It's pretty spacious, which I'm sure like people against zoners don't really like. But I think overall, aesthetically, music-wise, like, well, you couldn't ask for a better starter stage.
Yeah, and you know what? I think this is one of the most even starting stages. There are some characters that do take advantage of the platform layout, you know, the height and the different, you know, spacing on that stage. You know, you look at Donkey Kong, you look at like my old main, Richter.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of these characters can take advantage of what PS2 offers them, but it is, at its heart, true neutral for these players.
Speaking of true neutral, baby.
No way.
We got Little Mac and we got Roy. This is neutral incarnate.
The former main of Miracle?
So, oh yeah, so I didn't even realize. I thought they chose the names wrong again, but yeah, against Little Mac. And you know, Miracle is not going to be unfamiliar with the things that Mac.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Ninyoi's disadvantage is just like, I don't want to press a button because I know if I jump or air dodge, I just lose that recovery option.
Yeah, I mean, right now, you know, Ninyoi has to figure out some way to get around the various, you know, shield pressures that Roy can offer, but you can't just air dodge every time, you know, neutral air dodge to the stage when you are playing against Roy. I mean, he doesn't have, you don't know if he has the knowledge that Miracle formerly played Little Mac, but choosing that same disadvantage option over and over and over isn't going to work. But speaking of that, Ninyoi has just been controlling the ground game this whole time.
Hey, I mean, that's Little Mac in a nutshell. And even against Roy, it's still going to be very effective. And, you know, especially now, you know, I don't think Roy is going to be playing the ground game. You need to avoid KO punch at all costs.
Yeah, the KO punch. Oh, just barely living.
Did it cost your life?
Yeah, not enough. Just barely missing, but he's feeling himself. Look at him. He's
okay, moving. Shout outs to Arliss, that Texas Little Mac that just starts dancing with the, you know, Little Mac Joy-Con. You know, Ninyoi taking a page out of his book, but taking the first stock there is Miracle. As Roy normally, nope, see you.
Yeah, you know, you can't recover too high against Little Mac, especially when you're at those higher percents.
Oh, yeah.
That F tilt is so quick and so powerful.
Yep.
You know, you have to respect the option that Little Mac has, but they're just dancing around each other so well. And, you know, you see Miracle kind of burning the double jump every time to get in with neutral.
Yeah.
So I wonder if Ninyoi is going to pick up onto that habit.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Ooh.
That's a no side B. Little Mac right there. That is, that's a dead Little Mac. Especially on that down tilt where it just sends you at the disgusting angle. You know, you're gonna find your stocks lost if you keep doing it like that.
Yeah, I mean, when you're sent down to the right, especially on that side of the stadium, there is no way you're getting back to that as Little Mac. But good so far from Miracle, trying to get that rack up as much damage as they can, close out the stocks as fast as they can on this map. Because if we let him get rage, it'll get out of control so fast.
Yeah, and Miracle knows this too. You know, KO punch, one of the best comeback mechanics in the game, if not the best. Because I've seen many a Little Mac come back from this deficit and still win the game. And Miracle, oh man, he just let it rip. But now you don't have it. It's kind of like Waft. You use it and you lose it. But for Little Mac, you know, it's going to be for a while.
Yeah, I mean, you almost wonder if, like, at 121, is there a way you could have held on to the KO punch and use it to get a really early start? Right now, this would have killed.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it would have incited the fear of Miracle. But now you don't have that fear factor. Miracle's going to, oh my god.
That was almost popped.
Yeah. That would have been bad. Oh, that should be it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
the forbidden combo.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a Roy player in Georgia, you can't miss those at all.
If you miss those, you just get clowned. Like, especially if like Cola and Mugen are in the back. Like, I swear to God, I missed like 2 of them in one set, and they just clown me. Even Stain. You know, you can't do it.
So that being said, you know, PS2 probably is going to stay open. You know, Miracle definitely abused the platforms to take away Ninyoi's options on the ground. We saw how Ninyoi didn't really want to commit, because if Mac does commit to some type of laggy option, Roy will run away with that. So,
for sure.
Okay, run it back. Just run it back.
That's fair. I mean, it wasn't like an unreachable game. I think maybe managing KO punch better will be in Ninyoi's mind right now for this. But let's see if Miracle is going to stay. I mean, it's not a terrible matchup using Roy, but sometimes it can get dicey.
Yeah, I mean, right now what I'm trying to think through is Ninyoi going to stay on Mac? If you do, I think, almost matching Roy's speed on the ground. He's, you know, using that pressure to close the gap, stop short,
Yeah.
and oh, Battlefield.
Ooh, okay. The boxing ring Battlefield, getting the vibes going. But he's not even plugged into the monitor. He's just plugged into his phone.
No way.
Wait a minute, what?
Mac
A
Ditto?
little Mac Ditto?
Back to though?
Oh, for the culture.
Oh, this is it.
Here we
Yeah.
go. On boxing ring. It doesn't get better than this. This is a true boxing match right here. We're not going to see many aerial, maybe a down air to recover, but on the stage, it's going to be smacking each other up.
I mean, right now, Ninyoi is just controlling neutral, has the parries on point, detailed into the side.
No, no.
That's a 0 to death.
Here we go. Ninyoi. This might be where you take a game against a pretty decent opponent in Miracle, who hasn't been coming out to much recently, but you know, still pretty formidable. So here we go. Still racking the damage on. Goodness.
I mean, 10% only on Ninyoi Cargo. You have to do something. Calling out the landing too with the upbeat. This is where you have to find some type of opening if you're Ninyoi, and you're out of here.
Oh my God, wait a minute. With the down smash? Oh, and the counter. Genius. And Miracle is out 2 stocks right now. Ninyoi sitting pretty at 28.
28, the man is feeling himself, Cargo. You can see Ninyoi has shifted to that more offensive style where he does have that option to kind of call out Miracle at any given moment, but whiffing the KO punch right there, Cargo, that's not going to bode well.
Oh, no. Yeah, say goodbye to that KO punch. But, I mean, you really can't complain about the spot you're in. Oh, super armoring through everything. Okay.
There's nobody guard off stage. Yeah, this. Oh.
So
Oh,
patient, but to an extent.
This is just peak neutral right now.
This is neutral.
Yeah.
If you're confused about how to play this game, this is the set to watch. Here we go.
There
Another.
it is. The F smash called out, and he
He's
lives.
not dead. He's not dead. He used it down air. Telling you.
Makes it back, and there it is. I mean, the way that Miracle is playing this, I think he's almost playing a little too jump happy
Yeah.
in this match. You know, you kind of have to just out footwork the Little Mac. It's quite literally a boxing match.
It really comes down to the player versus player in these type of dittos.
There
And
it
right
is.
now, Ninyoi is looking like that player. The 2-stock
He's
Miracle.
laughing it off.
Miracle. Having a good time. That's what you need to do at a Smash tournament, especially when you're playing Mac Dittos. I mean, come on.
I think the man's about to start crying with tears of joy.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the best experience in the world, playing a Mac Ditto. But
Yeah.
now you have to think about counter picks, because that wasn't looking too good. And you don't want to risk going down to losers because of, you know, the inconsistency of a Ditto.
Yeah, no, for sure. You don't want to have that moment where you're kind of just waiting for the Ditto, but yeah, now we're going back to the Roy.
Right.
There's no question in our mind that Miracle was going to pick Roy again, especially on PS2 with the amount of success they had in the early game.
Yeah, but you have to think about giving momentum to a player, especially if they're using Little Mac. Like, I feel like the momentum you just get, you're all fueled up in real life, and then it just translates into the game. It might come back to cost you if you're Miracle.
Yeah, I mean, you have to find a way to try and get some level of pressure onto Ninyoi, and I think the only can't go for those hard reads, Cargo. I mean, he did find some success with that early on game 1.
No.
Even when they had no way.
Down smash? Oh, goes for the counter instead. I feel like the down smash was the option there. The forward smash coming out. Miracle. Oh, and with a perfect edge guard. That's it. Yep.
Oh, that's okay.
I mean, maybe the KO punch could have propelled you a little further, but I think without a jump, side B, count your losses there.
I mean, right now, whoa, that is so dangerous. Holding that sheet, armoring through.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you kind of have to laugh it off at this point as well. I mean, ooh.
That was perfect coverage right there. Covered everything.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, Ninyoi, yeah, he's swinging big, Cargo, but at the same time, he's actually choosing the right coverage options with these larger swings.
Yep. All right, using the platform, just staying evasive, waiting for your moment, and that's the moment right there. Now you got Ninyoi in disadvantage, but able to just, you know, immediately drop down and throw out the buffer forward tilt, and it really covers your options well because it's pretty hard to react to. Uh-oh. Oh no!
Air punch is online. Oh.
Uh-oh. Getting those little jabs in. Oh
and
man.
It's already gone, but you know, not 100% over yet. You know, Ninyoi could find a way to get some quick, rack up that percent really quickly with these heavy-hitting moves in neutral, Cargo.
That's the name of the game right now. Setting him off at the back air. Very sour spot. But, oh, the pivot grab. You know, that's something you rarely see because you really can't run through your opponent in this game.
Yeah, no. Shoo. Yeah, you know, you can't get through the double-edged dance. It's basically cloud limit on command.
Oh, yeah. Just got to land it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the way that
Again?
You know, this is.
Oh, you might have used your jump on that.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, jump off the
Dead
ledge.
even game, Cargo.
That's what you like to see in these game 3 situations. Yeah. This is just round 2, man. I mean, like, they're going at it. This might be the hypest set you see all day, and it's happening right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a big call out from Ninyoi right there.
Okay. Oh, you thought aerials weren't going to come out. You thought the platforms were a Miracle's favor? Ninyoi's got it covered.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting to see how Ninyoi is reading these platform options from Miracle, trying to get something. Oh, here comes the KO Punch online, Cargo.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh! The invisible KO Punch, and oh, wait, no, he's still alive. No, he doesn't have a jump.
Doesn't have a jump. That's so
I thought he had a jump. You go down like that.
Yeah. And it's 2-1 in favor of Miracle, but Ninyoi, you know, he's smiling.
Respect.
He's got it. Yeah, he's ready.
Especially, you know, going Little Mac in the Ditto. Maybe giving him a game, but I mean, even the Roy games were really close. Like, you know, Ninyoi was definitely playing well.
Yeah, the way he kind of capitalized on these edge guard situations was so paramount to his success. I think if a couple of interactions went a different way, totally in the favor of Ninyoi, you could see him actually walking away the winner in this set.
Yeah, not taking any gambles and not taking any gambles. I thought we were going to segue into something else, but man, that's tough. Not taking any gambles. Speaking of not taking any gambles, we got another Las Vegas Super Major. But this one is not this weekend. It's actually going to be in a month. So you have time to go register for it.
Yeah, go register for smashgg.double/down. This is going to be such a fun major. You know there's a Game & Watch judge bracket?
What?
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors bracket, Game & Watch judge bracket. It is going to be the silliest thing I could possibly imagine seeing. But I am so excited to see smashgg/double down. Great commentary talent and great talent from across the United States coming to this venue to play out and see how these, you know, the future of this Smash meta shapes out, Cargo.
Yeah. I mean, Super Majors are pretty much a backbone of the Smash community. Like, we love to watch it. It's great for viewership, you know, brings in money and brings in sponsorships. So make sure you go. And, yeah, we got our next match.
So we got Dong coming up and Fallen.
Oh, this is Dong.
Yeah, this is Dong, the resident DK of Georgia.
Oh, yeah. Since I retired, of course. But Fallen loves beating up on Donkey Kongs. I mean, you can see the Mega Man little perler thing he has. And Sora, I don't think Sora's going to come out. But, I mean, Fallen definitely known for his Steve.
Yeah, his Steve is extremely methodical. He is very, very well versed in taking those options and kind of capitalizing on it with Steve. But excited to see how he can kind of move these options forward, especially against Dong. You know, Dong... Well, I played against him when I first originally transitioned mains, and I was like, "Oh, it's Young Link Donkey Kong. This will be fun for you." And I got absolutely worked.
Dong's on another level, and you know, I think Dong is part of the EVC crew, the Emory Village. Something
Emory
like
Village, like college or something like that. Or?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, close enough.
But they got really good players in that crew, notably Joe.
Oh, Emory Village Crew is what it is.
Emory Village Crew. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, as I was saying, they have PR number 10 Joe in that crew. They have Gotham, Min player. So pretty good players to practice against, especially as Donkey Kong. You know, you're gonna face the bad matchups, and it makes the not as bad matchups a little bit better.
Yeah, and not just that. I think they have oh shoot, what's that PT trainers?
Luir.
Luir, yeah. So phenomenal. And, you know, when the tournaments were first coming back, was just taking names left, right, and center. So the entire roster from top to bottom at Emory is just so talented and so very well versed in this game.
And they're smart.
Yeah, very smart guys. Excited to see how they kind of, you know, translate that to neutral and see how we can
just break you down.
Yeah, but now...
Oh, my God. I just watched Teaser eviscerate this wolf. Goodness, I wish y'all could have seen that. But
well, that was a very aggressive 3-stock.
Yeah, Teaser doing Teaser things, and we're definitely going to see Teaser later tonight. I think we're limiting the amount of sets that we're going to see Teaser, just knowing that we're going to have like 5 Teaser sets back to back to back later on.
Yeah, I mean, again, starting on PS2, but this is huge for Donkey Kong.
Yeah, this is the stage that Donkey Kong always wants to start on. I mean, arguably his best stage. Now that Town and City just kind of sucked for DK.
But again, Steve coming out, this is where
it's Steve.
we have to be, I think you have to be a little bit more weary as Donkey Kong because you are so heavy, you are so large.
Yeah.
These combos just extend that little bit much longer against you, and it becomes so much more painful to play against.
Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Dong starting off pretty strong right now. Getting the hits, and that's definitely where you want to be. Oh, how do you get out?
Oh, no.
You just killed yourself. Unfortunate. Buffering the air dodge off stage. Fallen going to take a stock for free, and Fallen's not going to complain about those. You know, he's not going to homie stock. He's like, you just got to hold that out, man.
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, Dong, you know, Fallen isn't going to take that, you know, laying down at all. He's definitely going to take advantage of that to the fullest. You know, Diamond already on deck, Cargo, so, you know, Fallen is definitely trying to take advantage of whatever he can in this moment, but, whoa.
Oh, oh my goodness. Smacking him right there. With a move you rarely see just because of how good back air is, but fair is not terrible. If you can get the spike hitbox, but also the one that you just saw can just send out really far and, you know.
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, Donkey Kong has moves that are much better than, you know, his defining bear and dare to get it out, but Fallen taking out a quick stock, again, using that, the up smash to take everything out early, but these early percent combos that Fallen has, just a quick 63%, it feels like it's such a huge hill to climb.
No big deal. Just 63% off that diamond. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait,
skill check right there. Not able to get the actual kill. Fallen well aware of that option. Oh boy, where do you go?
Yeah, I mean, what you have to try and figure out is, oh, there's the
that was safe
still
on
alive.
shield. Goodness. Okay, that was a nice early up B, catching Fallen off guard and staying alive. And, you know, as long as DK still has a stock, you know, he's still in the game. He is still playing the game.
Yeah, the way Dong has been calling out these, you know, the minecarts using the back air early, been so effective in stunting that option in neutral, and here he goes again.
Wait a minute. Getting that weak dash attack is huge, but kind of like overextending a little bit. Fallen just throwing out the anvil, and it's such a safe option too to go for. If it hits your shield, you know, you're not punishing that.
Yeah, and you know, that is one thing where Fallen, with that one early stock, this game could have been a totally different outcome.
That could have been a whole different game. That could have been Dong taking game one over Fallen. But you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. And Dong just going to take his losses where he takes them. And we're going to see what he can do in this game two.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we're going to see a much more competitive game here.
I definitely think we're going to see a more competitive game to your point, and quick 57%, and I like using that up air out of shield to try and challenge Alex when he, you know, Steve, when he lands on your shield.
Yep.
But don't know if you can go for that option every time using the high recovery.
Yeah. Speaking of an option you can't use every time, I mean, that's going to get called out more times than not. Ooh, okay. Wait a minute.
And this is where Steve, you know, now you can't let Donkey Kong live forever at that 122. This is where the percent becomes so intimidating.
Definitely. Here we go. Going for the anvil once again, but I mean, you just don't want to shield that. Like, get out of the threat range because you don't know what you're going to get by. I mean, it's anvil. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that we don't really talk about too often with the games like this is your threat perception and looking at how, you know, Fallen is just taking these combos so far. You know, 88% and then no way. And just ending with the up smash. You know, now Dom is just in such a dangerous spot this entire time. Now you're playing from behind. You have to hope that you can get a kill. There it is. Yep. That's the kill that you want, but you're still 130 down against Steve. So calling out a bad landing with that up smash, that's just game over.
Yeah, that's one thing a lot of people don't know is that when he's, you know, pulling resources out of the ground as Steve, you're in a bit of lag, and that's why he couldn't just stop and shield. So that was good on Dong to take advantage. Unfortunately, he's going to need a lot more than that to be able to come back against Falcon because he's got Diamond, he's got stage control, and he's got resources. Like, you know, you gave him everything. It might be curtains for Dong right here.
Yeah, I mean, at this point right now, Dong has a huge mountain to climb. You know, Diamond is still on deck. Fallen is getting resource after resource, and good use of the down smash to cover that recovery.
He said, you're on stage, I'm going to just make a stage. See ya.
Seriously, it's your own rules when you're playing against Steve like that, but 2-0 in favor of Fallen, Cargo, and you know, I don't want to say we didn't expect that outcome, but I definitely thought there could have been something even a little more competitive. I do expect Dong to, you know, do generally a little bit better in some of those situations.
Yeah. I think, you know, it's a momentum thing as well. You know, you didn't really gain anything from that first game especially. And then going into game two, you know, already down against Steve, like, I mean, it's Steve. You know.
So Vivid and Dark Blue, we got Toon Link and Terry.
Ooh, okay. So we're getting into the later winners bracket, or at least progressing there. And this is going to be a hot set because Dark Blue, a very strong player, one of our better Terry players that really solo mains Terry. We have like Vendetta and Jahzz0 who like to bring out Terry sometimes, but Dark Blue is kind of our resident solo main Terry.
Yeah, and I mean, the one thing that he does very well is he knows how to abuse the coil from Terry.
Yeah.
In that up B situation, get some quick damage using the rising tackle. But the hallmark of a good Terry player, and this is something that Dark Blue does very well, is not trying to poke through that stage too much when you're recovering with the up B. So we're gonna have to see how he can do it against basically a projectile onslaught from Toon Link.
Yeah. I mean, that is Vivid's game plan. Just wall you out, wait for the opportunity. And, Terry's really going to have to be the aggressor in this situation. And we're going to see how he maneuvers around Vivid's aerials, his projectiles, and even edge guards. Because, as you said before, he can snap to the ledge, but not the traditional snap. It's going to be kind of like Ryu and Ken, how it looks like they snap the ledge, but really there's a bigger window to be able to, hit them. And, Vivid can either throw the bomb down or even just go for, downers if the positioning's right. And so we're going to see how Dark Blue manages that. A lot of players don't do it well against Vivid. And Vivid, a very strong player in his own right, definitely a Wi-Fi grinder. And, Toon Link's one of those characters that the way you play him on Wi-Fi just immediately translates over to offline anyways. Yeah. So that's a blessing. But that's just how it is.
It's like you said, at the same time, yes, it's a great thing that it does translate so well, but you almost wonder if, Dark Blue isn't totally unfamiliar with the Link matchups. So we have to see how he's going to be able to space around what Vivid is doing.
Definitely.
Especially with that bomb to fair combo that, it's not distinct to any Toon Links in particular, but Vivid lands them so consistently and so early that even someone as heavy as Terry will have an absolute problem dealing with that.
I think you have to credit that to Vivid's movement. I mean, he really creates his own opportunities for being able to find bombs, and that's why he gets that confirmed so often, compared to other Toon Links that you see. I think he's, one of the top Toon Links that doesn't really get the opportunity to travel.
Yeah, I mean, he is such a strong local talent. I mean, always threatening the PR at the minimum.
Yeah.
I mean, the player is beyond talented, but I want to see how this, we're probably going to see PS2, but I think stage choice plays such a large factor in a matchup specifically like this, where you're trying to crowd the stage as a Shoto player. You're trying to make, the Toon Link player take a greedy option and then punish accordingly.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta be careful, man. You can't say Terry's a Shoto. You're gonna get backlash on Twitter.
That's a whoopsie on my end.
That's a sin. That's one of the Smash sins.
A character in the game. That's what he is. There we go. The technically correct term.
I think there was a term for the type of character Terry is, but I have no idea what it was.
Yeah, I mean, King of Fighters is such a nebulous thing.
I know. So old too. It's like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, the new one just came out.
There's a new one?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought there was only the old one.
No, I think there's a good bit. I mean, I think a new King of Fighters did just come out, I believe, but I wouldn't. Don't quote me on that exactly, but
I definitely got to make sure to never watch or play it. So, anyways, we're gonna get into this match now. We got Terry, we got Toon Link, and Vivid opting for the regular Toon Link costume. Normally we see the dark.
Like the Shadow Link.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
I have no idea. It's like
I've never
the Dark
played
Link,
a Zelda game in my life. I don't know.
But Frame One already pulling out that bomb, but Dark Blue not letting him get any chance to utilize it whatsoever. I mean, he is just racking up percents early and often.
Yeah, as good as bomb is, the downside is there's like, what, 20-something frames of you pulling that bomb? The animation is going to keep you stuck there, and that's definitely where Dark Blue is going to want to be able to punish. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I mean, look at how Dark Blue is just commanding this area right now, waiting for Vivid to choose an option and then punishing accordingly with either a power dunk or something along that line. But he's been using this, what's it called, the crack shoot to cover that gap so well.
Definitely. All right, so now Vivid kind of got the setup. Let's see if he can mount this comeback. No, man, maybe not quite. Vivid taking a lot of damage, just not finding the kill right now.
But again, here comes the bombs again. Vivid is finding some of these openings to pull projectiles, but just not getting any momentum whatsoever.
Yep.
Right now, Vivid still doing a good job holding the center stage, but once Dark Blue gets in, it is basically just such explosive damage.
Yeah, speaking of, Vivid has really mounted this comeback well. I mean, just playing the slow game, but now you as we just saw, you gave Terry go.
And there it is. You can't jump from the ledge, especially when you have Terry with go. He's going to find that option.
Oh my God.
No way.
That angle was disgusting.
Woo!
That's what we call in Melee, SoCal DI. But that wasn't just DI, that was just the angle. Like, that was nothing Dark Blue could have done.
Yeah.
But that might be, you know, the win condition, you know?
Yeah, I mean, this might be all the momentum that Vivid needs, but right now, dead even game, both these players just racking up so much percent off of the smallest opening.
Oh, yeah.
But we're seeing that if anyone whiffs one of their go-to commitment options, for instance, like, you know, the rising tackle from Dark Blue, or pulling a bomb too early or too close to Dark Blue, they're both just racking up so much percent. But now Dark Blue, here's the go again, Cargo.
Oh, yeah. He's caught in the vortex. Shielding one, getting hit by another. Oh, going behind. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, not often that you see that hitbox take you behind. And there it is, the bomb to fair, taking him out.
The classic.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that it's a win condition that he doesn't know about. It is something that you have to be very aware of with Toon Link's options, especially with the way that he's playing. Vivid is doing such a good job choosing his openings very well, especially not using that very committal dare. And Power Dive almost taking it out, Cargo. This is where, woo!
Not enough hits done. Oh, wait a minute. This could be your moment.
Yeah,
oh, it doesn't even need it.
Yeah, I think that was the Power Wave that took that out nice and early, but now, even heat right now, Terry with a little bit of percent.
Did he just catch the bomb with spot dodge up tilt? That was automatic. He didn't do anything. He just spot dodged.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Vivid has to find a way to keep this percent racking up and keeping Dark Blue in this kind of corner situation, but this is not the position you want to be in.
Yeah.
Bomb
having to land. Oh, losing the bomb as well. Your best friend. It's on the ground, man.
And they've got to find an opening using this bomb.
Yeah.
Racking up as much percent, getting closer to that kill percent.
Oh my goodness, the auto turnaround. Bailing Dark Blue out. You know, that really would have been a bomb out of shield. Ooh. And the crack shoot. Is that what it's called, crack shoot?
No, that's I think that's the power knuckle or something like that. Burn knuckle.
What's crack shoot?
Crack shoot's the one where you go back, where you hit back and he like kicks forward.
The backflip, pretty much?
Yeah, the backflip essentially.
Oh, okay.
That's
now I'm informed.
But so knowing the ban's coming up.
Oh no, Vivid's like Teaser's in too far back, man.
Hey man, the teaser lean. I mean, running it back on PS2. I mean, Jahzz0 404. These shares are pretty nice and definitely look pretty good on the stream right now for these players. But
they're gamer chairs. I mean, we're gamers out here. We're at 404 Esports in Doraville, Georgia. If you've never been, you got to come out.
Yeah,
you know, it's a beautiful venue.
Yeah, FGC Mecca is basically the pinnacle of fighting games in Georgia. You want Tekken, you want any type of game like that.
Fighting games.
Yeah, exactly. This
Smash,
is where you need to go.
Just casual.
So we are waiting for a quick.
We're waiting for Teaser to stop camping this Pac-Man so he can end the game because I'm pretty sure it's 1-0 for Teaser right now. But he is so committed to just camping this Pac-Man.
I mean, let's be completely transparent. Did you expect the chair counter pick coming out from Vivid?
Nope. No. Oh, yeah. They just didn't like the chair. I thought it was because Teaser kept hitting him.
No. I was trying to tell you, man. This is the chair counter pick.
This is a chair meta. And someone on Twitter, I think, predicted this, that it's going to end up being like people didn't like the chair and they just move it back to the old one. But the old one's just like a piece of metal morphed into a chair and having cushions on it. Like,
hey man, chair's a chair.
It's all right. I mean, you know, the chair's not playing the game for you. That's all I have to say. If the chair was holding the controller, that'd be a different story.
Yeah, but I mean, round one going to Dark Blue, I mean, I don't know if I want to take it back to PS2. I would kind of want to open it up even more. Maybe take it to somewhere like Town and City where you can get those FD type zones where Dark Blue has basically zero options to land in that scenario.
Yeah. I mean, is this a 3-ban territory? Like, are there 3 bans for this or 2? Do you know, Card?
Yeah, it's a 3-ban territory. Yep.
Oh, okay. So I mean, you get rid of what FD, Town, and Kalos. Like, really the only place you can go back where you have enough space to do anything is Pokemon Stadium.
So Dark Blue grabbed the bomb, was able to reverse it onto the ledge, and keep this percent going into Vivid.
Yeah.
But not only do we have the chair counterpick card, we have the color counterpick.
Oh, we have the color counterpick. This is Vivid at his best. I've never seen Vivid lose with this skin.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, Vivid is playing pretty well right now, but this is the win condition that Vivid has to exploit the hardest, is making sure that Terry cannot land.
Yeah, and that's working right now, but now Terry with a little bit of advantage. And Vivid not SDIing the power dunk quite well. I mean, it's very SDIable, but just, you know, getting hit by him.
Yeah, I mean, right now, the Go is back online, Cargo. This is essentially where Terry makes most of that money, especially with these higher percents where if you do land, if Vivid goes through that platform, he gets caught out. That is a stock right there. But
oh, yeah. Oh, and that's a stock. Speaking of, I think he was going for the bomb. He wanted the bomb, and then just ended up getting hit by it anyways. Oh, my God, the call out.
Yeah, I mean,
do it again?
Yeah, using the coiled rising tackle to try and take out something really early right now, Cargo. But I don't know if using these power dunks over and over and over to try and intercept these projectiles is the right strategy that we had. We saw Dark Blue take so much pressure game one using the crack shoot to intervene that kind of distance game that Vivid is trying to play right now.
Yep.
And it's paying dividends for him right now.
Okay, going for the bait once again. I mean, power dunk pretty much unpunishable on shield, especially for someone with a tether grab. So you're not really going to grab it out of shield. Vivid really just opting for up Bs or just holding shield. And holding shield's smart here because, you know, you can't really die if you're holding shield against Terry.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really do anything except hold that shield when Terry is trying to push these buttons very aggressively in your face. But this is all bomb to fair, and that is giving you the go. This could turn that entire set around, Carter, where if he gets this kill, this could be, but not going to live that up tilt into up air. Vivid doing such a good job of keeping Dark Blue in the air and then punishing the option out of disadvantage.
And Vivid just continuing on the pain. No tech on the platform as well. This is definitely where Vivid excels, having the lead and just getting to play his game. Because if he's forced to play a different game plan, like especially in that game one where he kind of went down, then you're going to see a Vivid that's going to struggle a little bit.
But now you almost wonder, it's like Vivid has something changed between game one and two. I mean, there has
I wonder what changed. What was it?
It wasn't the chair or the costume, I can tell you that much.
It might have been the chair.
But you know, there was some type of decision-making download that Vivid had.
Oh, definitely.
The Go's already online, but we've seen Dark Blue has gotten no value from these early Go's.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't gotten a stock off Go, I don't think. Speaking of, he might be getting one soon. Gotta watch out. Where are you landing? Oh, man, I thought the power guys were coming out, but that was a smart air dodge on Vivid because it kind of forced Dark Blue to not be able to have the option. But at 143, as long as he doesn't get hit by bomb to fair or an edge guard, he should be able to live this and probably bring on the pain.
Just enough.
A deceptively strong F tilt, but also he was at 140 plus. So.
Yeah, I mean, jumping also off that ledge definitely does not open too many options off, especially for Terry.
Yeah.
Vivid doing such a good job of choking out those ledge options and then basically forcing Dark Blue into an aggressive option from that corner.
Yeah.
But now at this point, gotta see where Dark Blue wants to take someone, and yeah, FD.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I think. Okay, I understand this because watching Vivid play that game two. Once Vivid got the lead, it was just platform camping until Dark Blue committed to an option that was bad and he could punish it with like regular moves. Because he was just grabbing bomb, just throwing it down, and if Dark Blue wants to try and catch it, he can. But Vivid's going to have another projectile waiting for him at the front door. So.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely the catalyst up the. Hold on a minute.
Did he ban it?
Is this a button check?
Do you want to change skin?
Chair check?
Oh.
No, I can't figure out what's going on here. Maybe.
While we wait for the next game to start, you want to know a fun Terry fact?
Sure.
There is no Terry in the entire world in any sets played that have won a game without Go.
Really?
Yeah. Never, not once. Go has accounted for a win 100% for Terry mains anywhere.
I have a friend locally who plays Terry, and I kid you not, was down 2 stocks, got Go, reverse 3 stock per person.
Yeah. I respect any Terry that as soon as they get Go, they just run off the stage. If they could still win the game after that, they have my full respect. But until I see that, there is no not playing. But we got FD. This is the stage. I don't know what was the problem, you know, during that. Maybe it was the music. You know, Vivid definitely loves his music.
Yeah, I mean, but still, this is looking pretty reminiscent of that game 1 Pyra, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You have Dark Blue racking up these early percents, and then they start trading blows and kind of getting the percent back and forth, but falling out of the power dive.
Yeah, that might have been detrimental. I mean, it put Dark Blue in a spot where the up B might not have really snapped, and I'm confused as why Vivid didn't like try to down air, because I thought that was kind of.
And whoa!
The Vivid SD, it happens once a set. I swear to God.
Yeah, I mean, that looked like he almost had too much faith in his recovery right there. But,
yeah.
You know, this is where you can't afford to make these mistakes, especially when Dark Blue did have that advantage, and this is looking pretty close to what happened game 1.
Yep.
Dark Blue takes an early stock, and now it just starts to build.
Creeping up to go.
And that ties back to your point that you made earlier, where Vivid doesn't really play well when he doesn't have that kind of like victory condition in his hand.
Yeah. I can't even remember that point, but good on you for remembering that. I should be commentating, man. But here we go. Vivid with the bomb in hand and the fair. Oh, that was not good DI.
Yeah, I mean, not good DI, but, you know, Vivid getting, like we said, getting these combos consistently, getting the bombs to fairs, but now Dark Blue just calling out with these huge aerials that Terry has with, you know, the absolutely mental again. Here comes the rising tackle again.
And that's smart because it's kind of like a SDI check. He's like, oh, he's SDI in the power dunks. I'm going to just up B instead because I know it's still a true confirm.
Yeah, I mean, it's just seeing the basic, you know, adaptations from both of these players is what you really want to see from both of them. But
oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, this is where it kind of starts snowballing into Vivid's favor, just constantly pulling bombs, dancing around Dark Blue's threat bubble, but off the ledge, and good coverage with the bomb. That could have been the death.
Back air!
Back air! Closes it out, Cargo.
Baby.
So, Dark Blue, 70%. This could lead to go. That could genuinely just end the game right now.
Truly. I mean, this is on Vivid to be able to find a stock early, DIing it right this time, because the last time Dark Blue got hit pretty much at the same percent and just died for it because he was DIing out. Okay.
Ooh. So again, getting sent backwards from the bomb, Cargo, but you know,
once
with Go, calling him out. Still alive!
Still alive? How?
Coming back onto the stage, and here he goes. Vivid looking to just close this out, but missing the Buster Wolf check right there.
Here we go.
And misses it again. Might be too much rage.
No Buster Wolf for you. Okay, the F tilt.
Still alive at 174.
I said last game it's deceptively strong. It looked deceptively weak right there. And the Nair is going to be able to close it out. The Nair of all moves. Oh, the bomb. Not going to explode on Vivid. Be able to get out in time, but right now it's a scramble.
Yeah, Vivid has to slow this game down, where Dark Blue is playing his best is at this medium range, where Vivid pulls a projectile, closes the gap, and immediately punishes.
All right. Oh, pulling back on the power dunk, knowing that Vivid was going to be there to punish. Oh, man, that could be huge. Not able to get too much, and the spot dodge up tilt is going to call him out. Oh, my goodness. Vivid literally is just running away for dear life. Not even just a camp. He's like, I don't want Dark Blue anywhere near me, because look at the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, when Dark Blue finally closes that gap and actually gets pressure onto Vivid, this is basically any aerial will kill. That back air will kill at this point, Carlo. He has to respect the movement.
Okay. Crack shoot puts him in the corner. Oh, oh no!
This
and he gets the rising tackle, and that's
he takes it.
Dark Blue making, I'm pretty sure that's an upset here at 4-4. And man, that was a really tense set. And going to FD, a bold move that worked out perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, these people who play these, FGC characters, they are doing so well at. You know they're going to get KO'd out with projectiles.
Oh yeah.
And they have to find a way to zone break.
Yeah.
And Dark Blue went back to that strategy that we talked about, using the crack shoot to try and get in, close that gap, play in that mid range, and then burst down Vivid. But speaking of this, we have tipped off June 11th and 12th in Marietta, Georgia. This is a wonderful tournament. We're going to have tons of local talent here. I can already assume we got Vendetta, Cola, and Mugen and the likes coming out to this type of tournament.
Oh, yeah. And I don't think you're around for Smash 4. Tipped off is like a legacy tournament. And that's
really?
What, the 13th or 14th? I don't remember the number. But Full Metal, I don't know if people even remember Full Metal. But he ran this tournament. There's a funny-ass story about him running a tournament where he took out some money. We're not going to get into it, but he put his all.
Oh, it's funny.
It's not funny. It's funny in hindsight because he's doing well now, but at the moment it wasn't funny. But he literally put his blood and tears and sweat into this tournament series, and for it to come back under new management, of course, but for it to come back, it's huge. And in Marietta, Georgia, it's actually going to be on the Kennesaw State Marietta campus, and it's going to be a big space. Free parking. Definitely make it out. It's probably going to be more regional size, but definitely going to be a great event, and we really need people to get out. Hopefully we can advertise it more. And if you're out of state, definitely make the trip. We definitely have people to house you. You just got to be open about it.
Yeah, I mean, you think about Cards Basement, we had people like Zomba, Anathema, so much out-of-state talent coming down. So if you can afford to take the trip and want to take your own against Georgia's best, come down to Tipped Off. But we got Valiancy and Teaser, so Bayonetta Samus.
Trout, terrible opinions, but he loves to talk about how Bayo deals with Samus pretty well. He's like, oh, I don't have to deal with charge shot. I'm Bayo. I'm just like, really? But now we're going to see, because Valiancy, despite not coming out to too many locals anymore, still a very good player. And I mean, once you're a good player, you kind of don't lose it. In Smash 4, he was ranked. PR'd in Georgia multiple times. I think at the beginning of Ultimate as well, PR'd. Number 15 in Season 2.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's great, especially in Georgia. So we're going to see how he fares against Teaser, who I'm pretty sure he has never played against.
Right under Stash.
Right under Stash on the PR. I'd be sick.
But, we're going to see it. We're bringing back the chair, and I do remember when I actually played against
Valiancy. Has no. Can we turn the camera? He has no space to. This is the problem with the chairs. They're just.
I mean, they're just too overpowered. Hello, going rogue.
What's up?
So, when you look at something like this, we have
the tease.
Yeah, I mean, Teaser just calm, cool, collected, ready to play this game and get it underway. But
even his shirt has the headset.
I mean, that's how
meta
awesome dog right there. Yeah, I mean, true to the meta. But when you look at it from there, I mean, we have Valiancy. I think they also have a Palu on deck.
Yeah.
Who, not the easiest for Samus, I can think. When you have those areas that can stuff out the reflector, that ideally, while it's not the best, it is a way to stuff out Samus's options.
That's fair. So, yeah, we're going to wait. It's Teaser. Teaser against his demons right now.
So, is Teaser known to... Oh, yeah, he has a good bit of Bayo experience playing a couple people in Texas, I believe, right?
That's right. In Texas, specifically Lima. I don't know if we're even allowed to talk about Lima. But, that's a practice. I mean, that's just, a fact. So, here we go. Starting off strong. Valiancy, known for being a real lab monster back when they did play. And we're really seeing that pay off, because having the combos on deck with Bayo, that'll take you very far.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that people normally try to rush down Teaser when he's in the corner and just say, like, all right, I don't want you to camp. I'm not going to let this game go out. But I think Valiancy, what they're doing so well right now is kind of playing around that mid-range and then eventually executing and moving in when Teaser finally does commit to the charge shot.
Yeah.
I think there is something interesting to be said where Teaser doesn't really go for these full charge shots. You can see that he's going to like that 90% threshold and letting it go, because when you do have that full charge shot, you gain like something like 13 extra frames on that, but don't need that there to close out that stock. Teaser with a commanding lead right now.
Definitely. Oh. And, that's going to be so good for Teaser. His patience is going to pretty much negate Witch Time. And Witch Time has always been a killer for many of people against Bayo. Oh my goodness, Valiancy going very hard on stage. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, not able to get too much. Wow. That could have been a back air if he had enough time, but maybe using it one too many times.
I mean, what good usage of the bomb to stall out there for Teaser and not freaking out when you get hit with the Witch Time. But closing it out, okay, so Valiancy taking 54%, but this is completely doable for Valiancy. Any, air and string just like that will lead to so much percent because they are so consistent with these combos.
Facts. And this is kind of a battle of real patient play. Valiancy in Smash 4 was known for being very patient, and still in this game, even though it's a little bit more aggressive in nature, still able to play, the slow game and really match Teaser. But when you're on ledge like this, even as Bayo, it doesn't matter. You're going to get hit by the tease.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at how Teaser is just like playing this in the corner and then eventually puts you off stage, you have to be completely cognizant of what options Teaser is going for, because he's one of the players that, even if it isn't the quote-unquote most efficient option, it's the best option in that scenario that Teaser has put you in.
Yep. Ooh, sour spot down there, putting Valiancy in a pretty bad spot. Okay, the Tomahawk just not converting off of it. I mean, Bayo really doesn't have too much grab conversions. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Valiancy doing a really good job right now trying to keep Teaser off stage, but not enough. Teaser getting back to his favorite place, center stage on PS2, and trying to hold Valiancy in the corner. This could become a problem.
Yeah, I'd say that's his second favorite place, in the center of the stage. When his opponent's on ledge, that's his golden spot.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I mean, Teaser is getting a lot of... Oh! Ooh, closed out with the back air.
It's not undoable.
Yeah, I mean, right now, this is definitely, like you said, it's completely within the realm of possibility that Valiancy can win this. And is that it from the... No, the screw attack doesn't take it out just yet.
Yeah, having that good DI.
Yeah, I mean, Valiancy trying to find a way to get in on Teaser and get one of those quick combo starters off, and this could be that chain.
Yeah, but oh, the floatiness of Samus probably, you know, getting him out of that combo string. I'm not sure. I mean, he was staggering the forward airs, probably just trying to extend it as far as he possibly could. But teams are going to take full advantage of the lag that Bayo is going to have landing. And that's multiple times during the game where Valiancy tried to do so many specials, but Teaser just staying back, waiting for his moment. And as soon as Valiancy had to touch the ground, he was either, you know, charge shot or dash tag.
Yeah, and I mean, one thing that you see that Teaser is doing extremely well is kind of just waiting for an option to come out and then finally punishing whatever your choice is out of that lag.
Yeah.
But I wonder if, you know, Valiancy does go back to the Bayo. I wonder if the thought of maybe I should play Palu did cross their mind. Going to Battlefield, though, Cargo, I think this is a pretty good pickup from Valiancy to try and confine Teaser to a smaller stage and then start pulling out different options to try and get this combo game going.
I agree. But at the same time, a lot of people, and you know, this is one of my gripes to people in Georgia, is they always take Teaser to PS2, and the reason PS2 is bad is because of those platforms and just being able to stand there. Battlefield is no different. He is still going to be able to, you know, hold the space under there, and you know, even though he's a zoner, his boxing options and closing out space is still really good.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that, man. I mean, I think that's definitely something where you do have to account for not just playing the Samus matchup, but you're playing the Teaser matchup as well. But Valiancy taking this combo for a ride, even percentages, but Charge Shot trying to equalize, trying to change that fate for Teaser.
Yeah, Valiancy moving right now, using the platform to full advantage. You know, got Teaser at a decently high percent, but Teaser is pretty much always going to be able to find the stock first. I feel like, you know, the consistency of Samus and her kill moves, probably much better than Bayo.
Oh, and you know what? Teaser. Oh,
wait a minute, the bounce.
Hey, no!
Oh, he's dead. Where did he go?
No.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, now you kind of have to go on a little bit of a run to try and stop Teaser.
Yeah, I mean, getting a stock off Teaser is a hot commodity, and then losing your stock for it, especially when you're down already, it's super unfortunate. But
yeah, I mean, you can't lose stocks that early or at that low percent, especially against someone like Teaser, who is so opportunistic with their play style.
Yep.
But looking at how Teaser is going to push this neutral, I mean, he is just pinning Valiancy into a corner and waiting for that get-up situation where he can just run up, run up and up tilt. Yep. That is the Teaser classic in the corner.
Yeah, because you want to stay there, you know, wait for the pressure, and then, oh, wait a minute. And he might be dead. You can't be dead. You're just up there.
Yeah, I mean, like again, this is very similar to the last game. If Valiancy is able to find that starter cargo, this could change pretty quickly, especially once he gets you up into that upper blast zone territory.
Definitely. Okay, but on the ledge, able to close out space though. I mean, that's where Battlefield comes in. Oh, not what? That lasted like 2 seconds. Normally against me, it's like they get a full punish.
Yeah, I mean, right now what we're trying to see right now is how can Valiancy get out of this corner situation. And here it comes, racking up percent after percent after percent.
Here goes the Valiancy.
No way.
Wait a minute, up in the sky.
Good use of the air dodge. Both players respecting each other off stage.
Yep. But the Witch Twist out of shield, putting in a lot of mileage right now. Oh, trying to get an edge guard, not able to find the hit.
Oh, Valiancy, good use. I like the ABK, and this could be close. Teaser trying to find any chance he can to get that charge shot, just threaten neutral, and the F smash.
Man, ambitious to say the least. All right, tense situation right here, and Teaser just closing out the space. And, you know, Valiancy really couldn't extend that hitbox of the side B any further, and Teaser just going to clean up.
I mean, when you look, the way that Valiancy played that, Cargo, That was pretty well. I mean, if that stock wasn't lost, this is a totally different game too.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the set could have maybe been changed entirely, but this is a very different fate than what we had to deal with earlier.
Definitely. Man, that was a set. You know, I'd love to see a rematch where Valiancy doesn't SD in that game too. I think it definitely could have gone to a game 3 situation. Maybe Teaser could have, you know, had some trouble, but you know, regardless of the outcome, Teaser moving on as expected. I think Teaser's the 1 seed here. I don't see, or maybe no. I think it was Teaser number 1 and then Sean number 2, right?
Yep. And then probably
Omega number 2.
Omega 2.
Sean, yeah,
Sean
that makes
3?
sense. Sean 3.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, so we have Sean up now.
Yep.
So this region, especially known for a certain Falcon player here, but within their own right, Sean is such a talented Captain Falcon player overall. It's exciting to see how they are so different in their movement.
Yeah.
Because you feel like when you're playing against someone like, you know, you think about this region, you have like Stain, you obviously have Fatality. It feels like they're both oppressing you with the speed and their reaction time.
Facts.
But at the same, but when Sean, it looks like he's very deliberate in how he is positioning himself around you and then oppressing you with the speed. It's kind of an A then B route.
Yeah, he keeps you in a zone where like he can punish you with whatever he wants because he plays so reaction based. And you know, even though his combos and strings are kind of unorthodox, they still work because just he's Sean. That's just how he plays. That's how he's always played. And he's never been one to just do the bread and butter, do the consistent fundamental, you know, combo strings and you know, kill confirms. He still goes for them, but it's not the core part of his gameplay. That's definitely what I respect about
from France. Used to enter a lot of French tournaments.
Ah, okay. So we just heard word that Kirino is actually from France.
France?
France.
Like they're French.
Do we know who Kirino plays?
Zelda.
Zelda.
Ooh, Zelda. Okay.
Went to the monthly last Saturday and beat Noodle and Sakana.
Okay, so came to the monthly last Saturday. Beat some pretty strong players in Georgia. You know, definitely showing a name for himself. So I'm definitely excited to see how, you know, Kirino plays, especially against someone like Sean. Sean is, once Sean gets a lead, it is, like you said, incredibly dominant.
Yep.
Oh wait, can you swap court?
Yeah, it's going to be a battle of can Kirino get the setups that he wants, because Sean's going to be, you know, rushing you down, and we've seen Sean against other definitely zoner-based players in our state, namely like Teaser, Fallen, you know, some other Stees and stuff. Just the way he plays against them, I feel like it's going to translate over into playing against Zelda. But of course, you have to, you know, be wary of the Zelda specific
Hey,
stuff.
look at this. We're not starting on PS2. We're just starting on smaller PS2.
Yeah, you know, this PS2. PS2 with a different skin.
But again, like you said, Sean kind of just playing in this burst radius of Zelda and then waiting for something to come out and taking as much as he can.
Yep.
48% off of those, you know, quick nair conversions, and there it is.
Still living. Yeah, that's Zelda right there. I mean, that was a great confirm. I thought we might see a knee, just granted how far Zelda travels on the recovery, but, you know, I think we can get. Oh, we're just going to see it all. Sean showcasing the kill confirms of
I mean, he's just getting the kill confirmed so easily, but Kirino just looking for that Hail Mary play with the elevator right there.
Oh yeah, and you know, it's pretty strong, but you gotta find the confirm for it. And this could be really swag edge guard right there. I thought we were gonna see Dare, but I mean, if you're comfortable with the hitbox of, you know, the Fair and Bear from Zelda, then by all means.
Yeah, I mean, what I think you're going to see from Kirino is using the Knight to kind of keep Sean off stage and in that disadvantage position, but just missing that knee, unfortunately getting the sour hitbox there. No way.
Continuing it up. And okay, I thought we were going to see a BP, maybe alleviate the pressure, but you know, still able to get to the ledge with little to no harm using the Knight, and as you said, you know, kind of keeping Sean at bay. But Sean is perfectly fine with just playing back, knowing that you have full stage control, and Kirino really can't get too much going. The side B into the up air.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that Sean is waiting outside of that range and then deciding to close quickly using the rapid boost, but good parry from Sean. But I mean, this is what we were talking about, where if he can get Zelda to commit to one of those options that there is no safe way to cover yourself afterwards.
Yep.
Sean is just going to abuse that in neutral all day.
Yeah. Use it until they can beat it. And, you know, right now, Kirino has been getting hit by many a side B. Oh, but okay.
Woo!
Even in it pretty much right up. The up B, you know, so strong when you get the sweet spot. And right now, Sean said, I don't care if you even it up.
He just closes it out with the up smash. I mean, we've seen Falcon players getting so much mileage out of that move in particular. It's no shocker that Sean is, you know, leveraging that move to success at this point, but right back to small battlefield, not even an ounce of deviation from there, but
I respect it. And it wasn't a game out of reach. It was just, you got hit by Sean. I mean, he's really good at realizing situations where, oh, this player edge guard already, or air dodge. He's like, oh, he air dodge, I'm gonna just keep hitting him because now he's not gonna air dodge. I'm in a situation where, you know, I'm in control. And especially in that last stock, even though it got evened up, Sean was just in full control and eventually reading an air dodge to the ground without a smash. So, small battlefield, just running it right back, as you said.
Yeah, I mean, when you see this right now, Sean is still playing that same kind of patient game, waiting for options to come out like the Knight, and then eventually covering right here. And now he decides to open up the can of the combo and just trying to get as much mileage as he can off of these single hit strings where he'll get a quick, you know, nair, and there it is.
That might be dead.
Oh,
wait a minute, it's still continuing it. DIing out, trying to avoid, you know, any follow-up from Sean, but almost cost his life.
Yeah, I mean, good reaction from Sean to use that nair to try and call out. And no way!
No. That was perfect microspacing right there from Sean. Not only crossing up, but having the presence of mind to be like, you know what? I'm gonna just forward smash.
Yeah, I mean, to play off that presence of mind, Cargo, I mean, we don't talk often about how these players keep composure, especially when these big plays happen. Sean doesn't let like that almost hype him up. He's just kind of like, all right, one stock down, 2 more to go.
Yep. I swear, it seems like Sean has tons of Zelda practice because knowing to tech that down air when you're still getting ledge trap, that's insane presence of mind. And I feel like that only happens when you're well aware of Zelda. It seems like Sean has the download, has full understanding of how Kirino wants to play this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, Sean is just demonstrating an absolute mastery of this matchup. I mean, losing his first stock eventually to the up B, but a very, very long stock and like I said, big deficit for Kirino to try and get back from, but if there is any way to get it back, it's from those down throw strings, Cargo.
Oh yeah, and I mean, we've seen early kills from Zelda. You know, it's definitely a possibility. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Go for the 2-frame, not able to get it.
I mean, when you're seeing it right there, I mean, Sean is now leaning into that speed and that pressure on the shield to try and call out. Oh, he wanted it so bad.
Ending it, trying to end it the same way. But you don't want to leave Zelda in the game for too long.
I mean, again, you know, Kirino playing a very safe game, but when you are in this position, I feel like you do have to assume some level of risk, Cargo.
Yeah, safe to a fault, and right now it's definitely hurting Kirino.
Yeah, and then again, calling out with the F smash.
God.
Look at him.
That was incredible. I never see movement from anyone like that. Using air dodge back as a microspacing tool, knowing you have enough time to be able to punish, and I think Kirino was like full on, I'm gonna just grab him because he's going to be in a bad spot, but Sean was in control.
Yeah, Sean was absolutely ready to cover those options and push that, you know, his momentum as far as he could. And
Tope!
now we got Tope coming up with teaser as well. Really? So we got Ken versus Wall.
Wait, who?
Ah.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, we got Stains.
Oh yeah, Stains is Jahzz0 fan, aka Stains alt when he plays Shotos, playing against Waz. Waz the god.
Yeah, I mean, going in with the Apollo, but the matchup in front of us, got to worry about. We got Ike and Samus, so
a matchup I've never seen in my life. But we've actually seen it many a time, and we're going to see it again. What's up? Yeah, on Cargo, this is Dux.
Hello. So you know, when you look at this matchup, especially with the way Tope plays, I think it almost partially leans into what Teaser is trying to do naturally.
Yeah.
You know, sit, wait under the platform. But at the same time, you kind of can't give Tope those options at all. That is not an option against Hype because he, like we saw in the first game, his confirms are so quick, they're so dynamic. He is always ready to move. But do we think the Chrom comes out?
I don't think so. I think, I mean, either way, you're in a pickle because the way Ike recovers and Chrom recovers, it's almost the same. Side B really isn't going to help you because you either want a side B to the ledge where you just get continuous ledge traps from Teaser, or you go high and then Teaser just hits you with a fair or something.
Can you open towards me for a sec?
Yeah. Oh. Are you trying to catch the?
There you go. You're good.
All right, no problem. So now we have the Jahzz0 fan versus Waz.
I'm gonna just come this way.
Hot set, last stock, cannon disadvantage.
Okay.
But Waz able to try and keep that.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Oh, Stain sucks. Didn't get
There it
the
is, the Sora!
Oh!
Woo!
He killed himself!
He's dead! Oh no! No, Teaser!
Jahzz0 fan going down a game to Waz.
No!
Waz the wizard. Whoa.
So you're telling me
that's more Tope than I need to see.
So you're telling me
Got a dumpy go. Anyways, God, what's going on?
So you're telling me he landed that landing there, got the roundhouse, landed it again, and then got up air, off the up tilt, decided I'm going for it all, went for broke with the Shoryu.
Went for broke, that's a fact.
Dead?
Oh, man.
I
just...
back to BS2. For the wonderful, we have Teaser, the Resident Samus, and
Teaser the woman pleaser.
Yeah, that is what some may call him.
That's what they all call him.
That is the best Samus costume. I'm gonna say it right now.
Best Samus?
I like that costume.
Oh, best Samus costume.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The fusion suit from Metro. So cool. So.
I don't know. I think Teaser might be the best Samus in North America. What do you think?
I'll stake my claim on it.
Who's better?
Yeah, but who else but us at this point? Tope trying to hold down that center stage against Teaser, find something to do right now. But
Card said Wadi. Anyways, back to the match. All right, but Teaser has not let Tope play the game right now, and that's the end of the game. Like you said before, not letting Tope find any opportunity to get a hit. Because once Tope gets a hit, I mean, he takes it pretty far.
And you can see, look, Tope's even committing to what we talked about earlier, where when Tope has that platform, he is going to try and find any way to get that combo game off onto you. But Teaser doing a good job kind of denying that space, using the charge shots in the air instead of like on the ground we typically see to deny Tope's movement. But this is a massive hill for Tope to climb back from. Yes, you have rage. Yes, you are Ike, but anything at this point, it is certain death.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Like, the side B, it puts you on the ledge or it puts you on, in a range where Teaser's just going to hit you. And Teaser is hitting him right now with the near zero to death. I mean, I think it's called a freshman something. I don't know. I think that's only when it's like a JV something. But regardless.
Yeah, I mean, right now what we can see is that Teaser is just, he's playing this so methodically and so well, Cargo. There is no point where you can let he is just stuffing out all of these types of disadvantage options from Tope, but in the air, not a place you want to be against Ike, especially on PS2 when that up air is fresh.
True.
Tope looking.
Ooh. Teaser just straight up too patient for that to hit. Like, he'll hold shield. He might even let it just shield break. Like, that's just how patient Teaser is. He's like, you know what? That's fine. I'll take my losses when they happen. But, I mean, Teaser, he's really not losing anything right now.
No, and I mean, here it comes again. Getting it down air into that back air. I mean, Teaser is playing this basically in a way that is punishing the decision-making that Tope is making on a meta level where Tope is basically trying to call him out for habits that aren't even there.
Yep. Oh, my goodness.
And again, the fair still alive. Tope at 158, and the charge shot, not enough, Gargo.
I swear to God, all this percent is just Tope dash stacking because he is just grasping at his options. Like, he's like, okay, I'm not going to hit in air because he's just going to up beat me. I can't hit the falling up air because Teaser's just going to shoot charge shot. What else do I got? I got dash stack. But it's just not enough. And we're seeing it right now. I mean, Teaser is just racking on the percent.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Teaser is just piling on damage right now. 3 stocks still, 124. Teaser is, oh, barely.
Yeah, that could have been bad, but I definitely got a little bit of drift on that up B being able to come back. Okay, the fair.
Yeah, I mean, right now.
Signs of life, maybe?
Right now,
oh, no.
There has to be. Oh, no. And that's it.
Go for it. No, Teaser didn't want to, he didn't want to stop.
When you see this, Teaser is ready to try and punish these options off the jump.
Yeah.
There is no position where I think Teaser is thinking about, okay, I'm going to wait and I'm going to let Tope try and, I'm going to push onto the platform where Tope is.
Yeah. Yeah, what I like about Teaser's gameplay is he's really set play in that game 1. And I remember HBox kind of talked about doing this in best of 5 sets, where he would play the exact same way every single game 1, no matter what, no matter who it's against, and kind of just feel out the game, but in a way where you're still going to, be in a position to win. It's not like you're just throwing out back airs or, and in Teaser's case, just using charge shot the entire time. Yeah. But Teaser will stick to his guns and then make adaptations later. And that's what I really respect about Teaser's gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, going to Northern Cave, I don't know if this is necessarily the option I want to give Teaser. Yes, it's Kalos without the walls, so you don't get those wall jump options. But this is big enough to where Teaser will take advantage of the fact that it's like, you know what, it's fine. I'm not going to die. I'm not an immediate threat. And you do open up the stage because there is no immediate platform in this presence.
True.
But now you have to approach Teaser, and that's a whole new ball game.
It don't even matter. If there's a platform, Teaser's going to find a way to hide under it. I mean, that's just his game plan. Why would you switch it up? And you force the approach, and, Tope has not been doing a good job of approaching besides just throwing out dash attacks. Oh, yeah. My goodness.
I mean, you look at this right now, Harlow. I mean, Teaser is playing so consistently. I mean, ooh, maybe a mistake on that shield opportunity there, but going for these fairs so consistently, just kind of poking at Tope using these Zairs, it's been such a consistent game plan from Teaser. And again, look, just fine. It's okay. You can jump around. I'm okay waiting.
That is the first time I've seen Teaser missile ever.
Really?
Well, he never missiles, and I think that just goes to show how good charge shot is, where you don't need missile ever.
He does. I've seen him use the light missile a couple times. I hardly see him use the super missile commit, but
yeah.
Again, trying to call out that jump with the fair. Teaser off stage, and this is where Tope could find some level of kill, but just missing that confirm.
Yeah, Samus's floating nature is going to be able to get him out of that, situation. And now, trying to find land, Teaser. And
again, right now, Tope has to find some level of life, and again, the charge shot's right there, so here comes the grab, and up you go.
That's a classic Samus mix-up, especially early on in the game. Jab and then pivot grab. You cover so much. Cover spot dodge, just holding shield, rolling in, it's a great option. And it's fun to see, Teaser bring out the whole bag of tricks, because he doesn't really do that from time to time.
That's it. That could be.
Not finding head guard.
Not, it was the right idea. I don't know if the execution was all the way there, but Teaser has the right plan to take out Tope right now. The percent's racking up cargo, and right now it is essentially on Tope to try and find a way to break this wall that Teaser has built.
Yeah.
Again, just pushing him off stage all day. It feels like bullying at this point.
It really is bullying. Teaser a bully. Bullying Tope right now. Yeah, he's just trying to get back on the ledge.
And that should be, good idea.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is where he's going for these. He's trying to get these, up tilts to try and get these quick confirms. He used to do this all the time, regardless of the matchup. But, 141% with one stock off Teaser, I mean, it's still...
It's not undoable.
It's not undoable, but the deficit is there. And right now, Tope kind of changing up the strategy, going a little bit more aggressive with these nairs.
Yep. And now, Teaser does have the platform, but to an extent, it's not long. It doesn't, bring it to the center of the stage, but it doesn't matter. Tope realizing he ain't coming back.
Yeah, I mean, right now, this is where we have to take a look at how they are playing this game out. And again, Teaser just racking up this percent. It feels like the second Teaser has gotten Tope into disadvantage, there has been almost no way out. So if you are Tope, you do have to find some way to kind of get back to stage, reclaim it, and almost slow down.
Yeah. Here we go. Starting at the juggle. Oh, the air dodge coming out from Teaser. He recognized, I don't want to get hit by this. It might put me in a terrible position. And speaking of, last stock situation with Tope. or Tope, man, that's always gonna happen. But you know, only 61%.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't impossible. Like we said, you know, now he's using these missiles trying to poke Tope out for jumping in, but
Yeah.
teaser, aggressive, just trying to stop his aggression with the fair. That could be it.
Yeah, that's it.
No, not yet. Maybe makes it back.
Oh wait.
Oh,
Wait,
and
what?
It doesn't connect.
He was so close to the ledge, like he could have licked it.
Yeah, I mean, it was so close to connecting. I really think that Tope did a decent job conserving his resources off stage, but unfortunately, when you're playing teaser, it's not enough to manage your resources. It's not. You have to look so far beyond what is going on with your resourcing. You have to think about so many different decisions, how you're going to zone break, how you're eventually going to get through what teaser is basically presenting in terms of options. But
Yeah,
I can't tell if this is bracket that we have over here.
I think so, because and we're referencing A versus Classic right now. I mean, they both have their headsets on, so A kind of getting the work by this Falco right now.
Yeah, I mean, Falco good.
Falco, the best spacey. What y'all think about that, chat? Falco best spacey? I think so.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't call him the best spacey just yet, but
You know who was the highest placing spacey at the most recent major? What was it? The MDBA one that just happened.
Glitch.
Glitch. Yeah, that's right. You know who was the highest placing? Tilde.
Yeah, I mean, good dude.
I think.
But here we go.
How can you wear headphones like that?
Where?
Yeah, wait.
What do you?
Oh, it's not on his ear.
What is on his ear?
Oh, it's because of the glasses, I think, maybe. But
Oh, those
maybe?
are his glasses. I'm stupid.
That's his glasses, and then.
But like, get headsets that like cover your ear. I don't want them to be like over your. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but right now we have Sean and who else is up here?
Joe!
Joe.
This is Joe.
Yeah, hey Joe.
So Joe.
I may have yelled too loud. He got a little excited.
Yeah. So Joe, our resident Pyra Mythra, PR number 10 on this on our most recent season. We've been in off season and we are still in the off season right now. We are reinstating the PR season starting March 1st. Gonna have a 4-month season. This is gonna be pretty fun. And then yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see everyone come back in full force. Everyone's been getting a lot better.
And oopsie daisy, we got to disconnect the pro controllers here.
Tope! Disconnect your broken
Shout out to
Whoopsie.
Tope.
But we see when you think about Pyra Mythra, especially versus the Falcon, in the way this matchup evolves. I haven't seen Joe play, so I'm very excited to see how they utilize both sides of the agent with the Pyra and the Mythra.
Yeah.
So do you, from what you've seen, Cargo, do they have any heavier play style?
I don't know. We're just gonna find out.
Just have to find out. So here we go. Winners quarters.
Okay.
And we got Sean versus Joe.
Did I'm assuming this is who's seated to be here, because Joe, definitely one of our better players. So let's see how they do against Sean, who, out of stater, not going to be super familiar with how they play, and sometimes that becomes a problem in this state and probably many other states. Is you kind of learn how to play against each other instead of playing matchups. But that never really seems to faze Joe. He doesn't really come out to too much. But when he does, it just seems like he's ready for everybody. And, that's a credit to Pyra Mythra being good, but also Joe just being very proficient with this character.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's just a very, very solid player overall. I mean, very dynamic. And as I say that, Sean taking full advantage of this combo.
Oh, yeah.
And trying to even up the percents.
Yeah, and Joe having to switch back to Mythra, just realizing that, it's too tough to be able to find a hit on a Falcon who's so evasive, so elusive, like Sean. Oh, man. Barely getting hit by that last hit of side B here.
Yeah, I mean, using that side B to good effect right now, trying to find ways to cover Sean's, approach. But you can see how that Falcon kick out of the corner. I feel like that is a common check that Sean uses. But never mind, Prominence Revolt taking out Sean, and you're off ledge. I don't even know what to say. I'm spellbound watching this Pyra Mythra.
Yeah, he's moving right now. Sean getting the tail end of all this pressure. And I think, what Joe does great is, using your resources. Because, you have Mythra for this low percent, build up the combo damage, put Falcon at disadvantage, really. And I feel like in this matchup, you really want to just match speed for speed. Like, Pyra is going to be a great resource to find kills, but just too slow. You're just gonna get overwhelmed.
Yeah, I feel like that is almost like, it's a very, like you said, it's a very situational option where if Sean does give you that choice to say, well, I'm going to choose some of these more predictable options where I can play Pyra and Mythra. I mean, Pyra rather.
Yeah.
But again, using these, you know, the side Bs to great advantage right now, and Joe just holding the stage. I mean, it's impressive that he's still alive at 157.
Right? Especially with how, you know, easily Sean's been able to find kills and able to find it there, yeah, you curse that one.
But again, now, Sean's still 98%, and like you said, matching that speed with the Pyra Mythra. And this is where Joe can try and take this game away and kind of just put it into the bag, but not if Sean has anything to say about it.
Okay, Joe not panicking. A lot of people will just try and roll there because they buffer trying to tech the stage just in case they do get spiked, which you can do it, but it might put you in a terrible position. But Sean, he just seems ready for everything. Oh, don't want to get hit by the Pyra Mythra Dare, or at least a Pythra Dare. Oh! Ooh. Oh, but going for the rest of the jab. It could have been a clip and a half. And
no, it's an SSD!
You can't just do that and then just throw yourself off stage like that. Come on.
No.
That's not a way to finish a clip. Not by any means.
I mean, again, you see that Pyra Mythra, you know, 168, Sean is doing such a good job maintaining this stock and trying to abuse that rage as well as he can. Such a good guy, but not going to live that, unfortunately.
Yeah, recognizing that Sean was air dodging pretty much any time Pyra was challenging him in the air, which I understand. I mean, that is a scary character to have to deal with, but, you know, eventually Joe, being as good a player he is going to call that out. Wait a minute. Oh, my God.
Reading that air dodge.
That was straight, you know, what's the word? Suffocation. That's what I want to say. Suffocation right there for Sean.
I mean, it's like you said, he is so oppressive once he has momentum and has figured out your escape options. To that point, when he's off ledge, there's one route. You can go for ledge, you can air dodge it. Yep. Sean had the beat on it, and that's why he went for such a hard call out with that knee. It is so impressive to see Sean just run wild against some of these players. But credit to Joe for keeping up, especially using that Mythra to great effect.
Yeah, once Sean has you in his vice grip, not much you can do. But let's see if Joe is able to, you know, clean it up. But didn't play a bad game. Had really good moments and had really bad moments. And you know, that's just how the game goes. Consistency is hard, and Sean just being better at it, I guess. Ooh. Being better at these consistent combos. I mean, what do you do about that?
I mean,
leave you speechless.
It leaves you speechless to the point where you're just basically wondering that how much real estate does Sean have in your head reading all these different options. Sean getting back to stage and take that rising there. I like that option to call out. Joe trying to, you know, intercept your option, but 110.
Yep.
Joe's got to close this out now.
Reading the air dodge once again, and this might be death. Yeah, air dodging like that. You might want to just take the hit in that situation because I don't think you die off the side or off the top, depending on your DI, but regardless, okay. Dash attack, putting in work, being a great burst option for Pyra, or for Mythra, that is.
I mean, we didn't really see too much to great effect in game one, but the foresight usage, I feel like this is what's going to make or break that matchup, Cargo.
Yeah, I mean, it's so difficult to be very consistent with that just because, you know, everyone plays at a certain speed and you might not always get a read on that, but but yeah, you're right. I mean, that will be huge if he can get it consistently on Sean, and that takes a lot of being able to read your opponent. And Sean is someone that doesn't really strike me as a player that's easy to read.
You know, while we've been talking about that, Carlo, I mean, this neutral string that Sean has had has been going on for the better part of 20 to 30 seconds. I mean, he has had Joe in a corner and just been racking up the percent. Yes, the percents may tell a different story right now, but Sean has been so absolutely dominant.
Definitely. Okay, and there you go. You make one mistake, and Sean's going to be there to punish you with a Falcon kick of all moves. I mean, I respect it.
Yeah, I mean, he has been, I feel like that's one of the better checks that Sean is using. It's how will you react to the Falcon kick to close that gap as a good burst option, but trying to call out that state, that lower recovery again. And
yeah.
I would like to see a switch back to Mythra here, or, well, no, not this percent.
I mean, it really depends, because if you just keep letting this go on for too long, you're going to be in a situation where, like, you're going to find yourself dead and he still has 2 stocks. But able to find a hit, and that's exactly the situation Joe wants to find himself in, and able to get out of there using the foresight, as you said, you know, coming in clutch, getting yourself at a disadvantage, and once you start up advantage state with Mythra, it almost doesn't stop.
Yeah, and I think one of the better things that we're seeing right now with Joe is how they're extending off of these nairs. You know, it's a little bit of like a combo into imagination tool.
Yeah.
But to get that combo, you got to get off the ledge, and good use of that double jump to get out of disadvantage by Joe.
Oh, yeah. And you see Sean right there trying to go for the true combo side B in the knee. You know, true confirm, patented by a fatality, and not able to find it. But, oh, man, getting sent off, a disgusting angle. You kind of just force the side B, getting out of Sean's
And
threat range, but
out
man.
with the up. Sean is such a good predictive player. I mean,
Yeah.
he is so well adverse to, you know, getting through your defensive network
Yeah.
and then punishing you
Kailen.
tenfold.
Yeah, Sean definitely caught on to Joe, like jumping off ledge, like even double jumping off ledge, and then trying to fall with an air. And I want to point out that at Glitch, Cosmos did that a million times, pretty much never got punished for it because it's such a good option. But Falcon at least has an option where he can intercept you with a command grab on the ground, hit you on the platform, and, you know, close after stock just like we saw there. But yeah, I mean, I understand why Joe wants to go for that. It's pretty godlike.
Yeah, and now what we got before us is, I believe it's Kailen and Jahzz0.
Kailen and Jahzz0. I mean, you know, both PR members this season and in some previous seasons. And it's going to be interesting. Joker against Ken, we've seen this many times when Jahzz0 plays against Omega. And Kailen, you know, kind of right there with Omega. Especially even when he came on the scene. I think one of his first upsets was beating Omega in the Ditto. And really putting his name out there. And now everyone knows Kailen.
Yeah, I mean, but definitely no small feat to take out Jahzz0.
Yeah.
Jahzz0 is so aggressive and has gone toe-to-toe with, you know, some of the best. He is such a a great Shoto player, and, you know, the best in the state, in our state here, respectively. We have Vendetta and we got Jahzz0.
Well, when Vendetta doesn't show up.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, we got Vendetta here too, but
yeah,
guy's going to be hopefully helping him after this matchup, getting some notes, but Kailen just trying to get that early percent on Cargo.
Yeah, I want to point out, by the way, Jahzz0's a liar. He said he was going to go all Ryu today, regardless of the result, but when the time comes for bracket and you're like, I don't want to get upset, this is what happens. You bring out the Ken, and, you know, it'll make for better gameplay. I'm ready for it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, right now, this is one of the scary positions that you have to worry about, especially when you have Jahzz0 pinning you into the corner with that quick elbow up tilt.
Oh, yeah.
And, just getting clipped by the side B right there. That's a little bit unfortunate, but Ken's getting rage and just dashing in like that. That's scary.
The classic rundown from Jahzz0. I mean, we've seen it time and time again, and a lot of Shotos implement that in their game now. And I don't know if it was Jahzz0 starting off that, you know, chase down method, but it's really effective. I think it's just, you know, can be really good. People are like, dang, I need to do that.
So that was a good idea. I like how he tried to call out the jump with the Shoryu, but landing there aggressively with, I believe that was the down air, but now 100% and 150 on Ken. This is prime Shoryu percent Cargo.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Kailen has to be careful trying to escape the options, and you don't want to be too predictable because Jahzz0 definitely a reactive and adaptive player. But okay, rolling away. Jahzz0 still really all over, and, you know, gonna be able to cover here as Kailen just stuck at the ledge, and that's a mistake you don't want to make. You cannot pivot grab there.
Yeah, can't miss that absolute, you know, quick pivot grab. But now Kailen has to look to find a way to close out this stock, but quick down smash into that auto. You know, Jahzz0 is just all over with this quick shield pressure, but closing out the stock, good job, and you have a fresh Arsene to boot.
Pretty much. Relatively fresh. Jahzz0 trying to wait it out, but at the same time, you kind of lose all your invincibility there. I mean, sitting on the Angel platform. Oh man, not getting the second hit there on that down air.
I mean, you have to see the way that Jahzz0 has just been playing this out. You know, now he's using that focus to try and get a little bit higher and then land a little bit away from Kailen, just to push that distance game that he wants to play, then rush down. But there's Shoryu, and it is tried and true. Jahzz0 with a 2-to-1 lead.
Yeah, Shoto players just know how to combo into Shoryuken from pretty much anything. Any confirm will lead into your up tilt, down tilt, and you know, Jahzz0 definitely an expert at this point. And now just racking on the extra credit. Kailen got to stop the bleeding somehow.
I mean, right now, the first thing is get out of the corner. Now that you have Arsene, you have to try to find a way to manage this damage. But no way, are you dead? Oh, barely.
Yeah, you have a lot of stage there to be able to, you know, increase your survivability, but for how much longer? I mean, you're 1-on-1, come on. And the wake up, and
Wake up
put him to
DP.
sleep.
Yeah, I mean, wake up DP. True from street carries over from the game, but
Yeah.
Jahzz0 taking full advantage of that. So he's been using a lot of these good, some of these Ken moves to just kind of stuff out the landing approaches from Kailen. I mean, where do you even take Jahzz0 from here?
That's the thing. I don't think Ken has like terrible stages. I think maybe like FD is bad against zoners, but everything else is. And I mean, Joker's not really a zoner by any means, so I don't think Kailen has a clue. I mean, he'll know better than me. He's a Joker player.
Yeah, I mean, certainly he has to have some type of like meta game where you think, where can you take someone out? And to your point, he is looking to take to Final Destination, but the music, this is the most important part of this game.
Now, after you can choose any music, right? Any game, any music.
Yeah,
I know there's some stages where it kind of locks you.
We got Studiopolis from Sonic, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, not going with the Persona music, that definitely gives you the power up. Got to take that, but.
Nah, he's not part of the Phantom Troop. He's just he just plays his character,
Just here for the ride, but.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jahzz0 starting off with this quick 31. And
Yeah, taking it for a ride, honestly.
I mean, you have to find some way to break this neutral out with the gun, I feel like. We've seen a little bit of usage now, but now it's almost over-reliance. Like, try and find a way when Jahzz0 uses that focus to break through.
Okay. And now this is kind of the suffocation that you get on FD. There's really nowhere for Jahzz0 to go, and laning options aren't plentiful for Ken. He has focus to be able to create a mix-up, but, Kailen can get a read on it, and now you get Arsene, and this is kind of where you go ham. I mean, you need to apply the pressure and pretty much keep Jahzz0 off stage.
Yeah, I mean, you have to keep Jahzz0 off stage. You have Arsene, and oh my gosh, these
presence
parries.
of mind. A lot of players don't do that. They're like, oh, I parried the first one, I'm good.
Ooh!
Wait a minute.
He was so close to getting that shield break.
Yeah.
And when you have a player like this, and there's a quick stock coming out.
And just in time, too. I mean, Arsene was pretty much on his last life, and he was like, all right, I need to get this kill, and he found it.
Yeah, I mean, he is doing such a good job of trying to keep, Kailen, or trying to keep Jahzz0 in this advantage state where he can snowball and get Arsene and then take the most advantage. Again, the wake-up DP, not going to work, but this time, closing it down.
The parry master, as some people call it. I mean, Jahzz0, very proficient in being able to find parries and finding it right there, being able to, get kills from that. I mean, that's pretty much optimal play.
Yeah, I mean, when you see these, Shoto players, especially someone like Jahzz0, he is a little more aggressive than the counterpart of Vendetta, where, he's more content to throw out the Hados. But Jahzz0 doing a good job of kind of defining his own play style and still maintaining the roots of this character.
Definitely. Yeah, no lack of results in this gameplay either. And, he's kind of, taking a page out of Vendetta's book also, playing the patient game when he needs to, and it definitely works out. But right now, he is on the aggressive. Oh, goodness. Those auto turnaround actually not working there. That's the first time I actually seen auto turnaround not work. But it didn't matter. I mean, eventually he's going to be able to find those down tilts into Shoryuken, as he has many a time. I wonder what's his lifetime count of, down tilt or up tilt Shoryuken. It's got to be insane.
Yeah. Can we also comment on how Jahzz0 made it back from that low before?
A lot of characters can just recover.
Yeah, I mean, a mystery to me, but you see how Jahzz0 is just playing this out right now. He is ready to rack up the percent. Here comes Arsene, and it is almost like Jahzz0 is completely unafraid of this Arsene.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty much on your last life. No way.
No way.
You're on your last life anyways as Ken. You're just going to play the way you want to play. And if you die, you die. And then you kind of get to wait out Arsene anyways. Oh, yeah. Okay. You can't focus through two.
No, you cannot focus through two Arsene back airs. But now, no Arsene. And here it comes. Sure, you can advance in bracket, Jahzz0.
Oh, yeah. Sure can. And you know what's crazy? This set right next to, oh yeah, we see Beef Neck in the back. The set Rem and Ave started before this set and is still going on by the time this one finished.
I mean, it's still, I think it's only 1-1 right now.
So I think so. I mean, I've looked over and they just keep playing. I don't know if they're just playing for fun or something. But when Ave puts on the headset, it's go time. And speaking of go time, you got to go to this event. double down in Las Vegas? Are you kidding me? The food, immaculate. The entertainment, immaculate. And then you get to go to the Smash tournament with crazy side events, crazy names. I mean,
I mean, a Game & Watch judge bracket in its own is absolutely ridiculous. What a great opportunity to have such a unique tournament here at Double Down. I'm excited to see how this one event, you know, kind of builds its own with all the story tournaments that have been there in Las Vegas.
Yeah, definitely going to build a legacy for Las Vegas events in general. And, you know, that might be the go-to spot for, you know, majors since, you know, 2GG kind of going down. They were definitely like the West Coast kings of hosting events. And now, you know, the crown is open. Oh my God.
Yeah, and here we, the PK Rocket doesn't close out.
We need to look at this hot set real quick. 1-1, even Rem. And,
oh, road camera. There's Teaser and Guapo.
Damn,
and
that camera
friends.
look high def. I think Carr trying to get the focus. But right now, Abe up. But, you know, at 126 against Lucas, you're going to find yourself dead to many
especially
things.
on a stage like Smashville where you can see right there, Prem is just closing that gap so fast with that snake dash. You know,
he's trying.
Trying to find something, but the PK Thunder not going to close that out yet.
Ooh, Abe just doing their best to not overextend. Oh, the drip cam got the Skechers. Hey,
those are quite the comfy shoes.
I don't know what those are.
I don't one of those.
Yeah, that's Tope right there. All right.
I mean, landing that fair. I mean, Lucas has to find some way to get this quick combo, and here it comes.
Ooh, sending it down, bring it back up. I like to see that from Rem.
Oh, you ran an ad?
Oh, Abe! For anyone that's subbed right now watching this set, this is crazy. Abe getting the back air into down air, or forward air. Abe finding ground. Oh,
no way!
Do it again, coward. He should have gone for it.
Yeah, has to go for it again. I mean, Abe, all the power in the world right now. He has that flood online, so the PK Thunder, not going to be enough.
Rem getting cheeky. Trying to go for options that are kind of outlandish, but if they hit, then, you know, you're golden.
I mean, right now, especially when you're possibly down in a set, last game of that set, can't go for these home runs. Here it comes. Abe's custom combos. And up you go.
Still alive.
Still alive somehow.
He got the DI. He got the DI. Abe with the wall of back airs and just charging Flood. And Flood has actually been putting in the work, keeping Rem away. Ooh. Oh my God, do it again.
No way, there it is.
Back air? This is a no jump situation. Dash tag.
Yeah,
send him away.
Tag.
Go. Oh, the back air colliding Abe with a semi pop off.
Yeah, I mean,
had the crowd rooting for him too.
Congratulations to Abe advancing on in the bracket.
Yeah.
We don't know where that is happening, but you know what? Big set.
Yeah, definitely a big one to win, especially in the off season where everything's just super intense and counts for nothing. You know, you definitely need to be there. Oh, we got another hot set. We got another one. Looks like 11 maybe, and yeah, 11 and Zombie.
I mean, probably the best and only Shulk player in the region.
Yeah, I mean, I told him to stop playing Shulk. I think Violet can really do it, but you know, Shulk really good anyways. So, oh my God, where's he going?
Wait, somehow making it back.
Zombie.
Here we go.
Forward throw. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was disgusting DI. He should not have died there.
Oh, that was big whoopsie DI.
And now this is kind of bad. I think Diamond's on deck.
No, just gold. But he has Diamond right now.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, there it is in the fair. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, Diamond's not saving you there. There's no Diamond minecart. Is that it? Oh, that was like game 1 or something.
You know, we're just waiting for the bracket to catch up to where we are right now, and
anyway, BRB.
all right, so we are going to take a quick break. We will be right back, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
just gonna keep it on the TV. My ears. Five of 12. You wanna step out?
Yeah, do you want to take a quick step out?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize.
Maybe that's like golden. That's probably why I didn't go violet.
That's awesome. Oh, I need to do that.
He's still losing though.
Yeah, but he won game 1.
True.
So he's kind of getting owned.
Yeah, a little bit of ponage. Bruh, my message got deleted because I said Twitter. Can't believe it. I got timed out.
You did?
Bruh, that's crazy. Self-promotion. I guess you can't do that. That's... Hell yeah. I'm not gonna get a single follow. Oh no.
No, I had a hit tweet, and I actually got like 3 followers from it. Yeah.
You should have monetized it.
I didn't want it to.
And get these dildos. Vibrators.
I almost instantly deleted it. I didn't think it was funny. But I still like.
The ratio of Solo is so hard. He only has like 200 likes or something. Oh, never mind, 2,000. Look at the quote retweet. It's like
The quote. That was the first quote retweet.
that's probably why.
I am fucking garbage.
Station 1. Blue on station 1.
What was that huge ice block?
Is that what inspired the tag? No. What's it from?
It's a lot.
What?
Also, I like that. Also, I just like that. Yeah. I used to have two cockatoos and the birds were awesome. Like when they get pissed, they go like, whoop. Yeah, I had two of those back home. Bro, my ears were starting to hurt from the headsets.
Yeah.
Valiancy. Woo, Pog. Trap, I'm getting to the trap. Woo, Pog.
wait for 11 zombie to end. Also, Jahzz0, you're player 1.
All right. You live?
Right, yeah.
All right, and we are back, everybody. So we got Jahzz0 and Jahzz0, don't play dumb, huh? Jahzz0, don't you dare.
Jahzz0, he's tweeting now. I'm on stream against my favorite person in the world, Teaser, sitting across from him, ready to game. You know, this is going to be you know, a set that we've seen many a time. Don't think Jahzz0's ever won once. I mean, I can't imagine, you know, Shoto's winning this matchup. And I remember there was a little bit of discourse on Twitter. The Shoto mains were kind of in arms against Teaser. They're like, they're mad that Teaser thinks that the character is the problem in this matchup.
I mean, one of the things is like, these players, there are so many ways for Ken to break through that. I mean, I'm sorry, Samus to break through the focus. Yeah. Namely, that fair, your up air. There are so many different ways for you to kind of like just abuse what. Yeah, exactly. Your multi hits, and not only that, you can just keep Ken out for so long. Yeah,
the zoning game is definitely strong against Ken. Probably better than, you know, really any other character.
Oh, for sure. You know, Carter, speaking of that, when you look at the set count, Teaser's up 10-2 on Jahzz0.
Jahzz0's won before? How?
He's won.
Better set record than Omega.
That is a better set record than Omega. That's insane. But probably, I think as of late, or at least recent sets, I think Teaser has really had the advantage. And, you know, not only because his matchup's pretty bad for Ken. That was great SDI, by the way. But I think Teaser just figured out how to play against Jahzz0. And, you know, that's one of the things about just learning against, you know, playing against certain players instead of playing matchups, but Teaser, being as good as he is, does both at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, Teaser also does play in a way that is very, very good at exploiting the weaknesses of the Shotos.
Yeah.
You think about how Jahzz0 has to approach here, even if he does try to approach something like, I don't know, a Tatsu, like right here, where are you going to recover? There is no way out, essentially.
Yeah, and that was a, you know, pretty easy edge guard, because Jahzz0 had no jump, and he opted for a side B, which is pretty predictable. Goodness, there is a lot of craziness going on in the back.
But, you know, you have Teaser just getting back to the stage, and right now, only 100%. He's trying to whap twice on
Teaser
Jahzz0.
is ripping up Jahzz0 right now.
And this could be it. Teaser trying to close out this game.
Yeah. Teaser doing a great job. And all right, just trying to find any way back on the stage and doing it with the air dodge to the ground. Oh, Teaser still able to connect using the crash bomb into the fair. Insane stuff.
And, you know, whipping that up special, that could have been enough to possibly take out Jahzz0, but Ken's heavy and off stage with that fair.
Yep.
The fair not taking it out.
Here we go.
Yet.
Oh, trying to go for gold right there by Teaser. Oh, wait, dare? Not able to find, oh God. Okay, he's still alive.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the idea from Jahzz to try and end that stock early, find a way to get back. I mean, you are at 156, so you do have to find some way to get, like, to abuse that rage can and not live in that at all.
Nope. Jahzz said run it right back, but, you know, that was pretty decisive right there.
It's just like we talked about, man. I mean, when you look at these players, they have so much to push through what is going on in terms of that focus attack.
Card, I want to know, who's the Bowser, that one over there? Pen? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Game 3, Bowser got hit 200.
Against Fallen, right?
Against Vivid.
Oh, Vivid. Oh, dang.
And Toon Link got side B at 100 and died.
So that's what people are yelling about. Bowser beating Toon Link. You know, the Bowser trifecta in Georgia, definitely a problem that we need to eradicate. But we got Teaser for that. And Teaser right now doing a great job of handling Jahzzo. Let's see if Jahzzo is able to figure out any, you know, counterplay to this. And, you know, he's done it before. You know, 10-2, not 10-0. He's beaten Teaser, so he can do it again.
I mean, you can see this right now. He is just absolutely smothering Teaser in terms of neutral. But now, Teaser's going to find that opening, and like we've seen throughout multiple games, and you can't tap Samus' shield like that. That up B is just going to punish you every time, especially with Ken. Even if it is a relatively well-spaced move, it's going to just swoop and up you go.
Exactly. Oh, and that could be huge. Oh, not getting the upper scoop up. And that might have been able to confirm into the short Yukin, but Jahzz0 going to have to find another way of finding it. You know, he has a myriad of ways of getting it, but getting in on Teaser and Samus specifically, you know, definitely a struggle, especially with an up B. If he didn't have up B, a way to escape shield pressure from Jahzz0, I feel like it'd be much easier for Jahzz0 to be able to just chase him down and really pressure him.
I mean, when you take a look at it, there is so much that Jahzz0 has to do to play well to get around Teaser's wall of projectiles. And like right there, you nair dodge in to dodge the bomb, the nair immediately covers you and you're dead.
What do you do? And Jahzz0 just, he looked like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that situation. But right there, you know, answering right back, you know, Teaser was a pretty high percent after that good initial start. But now, you know, Jahzz0 got to do that all over again. And Teaser with stage control is going to be a struggle.
I mean, we've seen this numerous times, how Teaser is using stage control to kind of float with Ken. You dance back, you push forward, it's just, and you're dead. Okay.
The smallest little ball of energy right there, just able to tap Jahzz0 far enough, and, you know, Teaser going to get a stock there.
But I mean, this is a healthy Teaser.
Yeah.
You're on your last stock, and he is just getting these confirms off of this down throw. And you're just racking up damage. I mean, this is not a position you want to be in, Cargo.
Yeah, he really gets anything he wants in this matchup. You know, he shoots charge shot. If it hits, great. He can even find a confirm off that. If it doesn't hit, you shield it, then he's just going to do it all over again until your shield is a pebble.
I mean, that's the thing. When you're looking at how these characters are playing it out, like, it's just so hard to finally wall break and zone break Samus. There's it all close.
Ooh.
You know, we saw a Jahzz0 fan try and land that same combo earlier, but not paying it with his life for it. But that will do it!
Excuse me!
Ooh, the back hit almost did it.
Teaser.
Not enough.
Teaser just hit him with the woman pleaser right there. The massive kick backwards.
You know, you do nothing but laugh at that point. I mean, Jahzz0 just laughs it off, and he's like, okay, like, what am I going to do?
I can't believe the hitbox, man.
Yeah, I mean, that hit is just goofy. I mean, look at it. It's just the backwards hit.
What did he even hit him with?
It was the up tilt.
I mean, yeah, but like, what part? I want to see the hitbox visualization of that later.
The rising of the heel, you know, the sun salutation of the move, if you will.
Yeah. Definitely a Wii Fit Trainer hitbox right there.
But now we got Fallen and Omega. So you can't get hit by, you know, we've seen this moving around. And on Twitter, you know, you got Omega dragged down.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Garth's on our Samus affiliate saying the first frame of Samus's up tilt has a reverse angle on the whole hitbox. So that's really great insight.
Wow.
That Samus is broken. And Teaser definitely makes him look even more broken. You know, he's going to move on. Probably going to see him in Grand Finals eventually, but I think his next match will be a Winners Finals match against maybe the winner of this one. I don't know what stage of bracket we're in, but we're getting pretty far in, and we got a Georgia Classic here, Omega versus Fallen. We see this every week. Oh, we got the drip cam. Wait a minute. Well, what are we looking at? Yeah, some Nikes, I guess. Those are all right. But what's Fallen rocking? What? Let's see the Fallen shoe cam. Let's see the Fallen shoe cam. What's he got? Hey, Fallen, show us the shoes. Okay. I mean, he's got some like little letters on there. That's pretty indicative of you know, it's expensive, right?
Yeah, I mean that's a top tier shoe.
Is that what they call the Yeezy? Is that?
Oh, geez, I'm too old to know. I don't know.
No, it might not have a Nike symbol if it's a Yeezy, but I don't know, man. But Fallen, all black, ready for business. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no, the Sora. Oh,
God.
That's a lot of Fallen.
That was a close-up I really didn't need in my life. Especially so close to bedtime. Like, you know, that's going to be in my nightmares.
Yeah, I mean, but when you look at this matchup, you got Steve and you got Joker. I mean, I don't think Omega has had too much problem with Steves that aren't.
You were completely wrong. It's not your fault. It's just these two counterpicking each other so much from playing locally.
What is this? What is this? No.
This is secondaries.
Oh my!
In a serious tournament, you know, definitely.
Oh, dead?
Is he dead?
No.
Oh, okay. He could have been. That is a fact. Oh, no jump.
So I do like how Omega is playing, just kind of using that long, lingering hitbox to try and stun out, you know, Fallen's disadvantage. But I don't. I thought the Fallen hero was only meant for doubles. Whoop, kaboom.
Hey, I mean, if a kind of pick works, it works. But you know what baffles me is, you know, Fallen has so many good ones, and then he chooses Hero. And Hero, like, decent, but not like the best. Definitely not on Mega Man or Steve's level.
No, but I mean, right now you can see that Omega just has such an impressive advantage, and oh, that's aggressive.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that kerflunkle.
I mean, the way that I think Omega is trying to just using these longer hitboxes from Sephiroth. You can see he's constantly landing with these back airs to just kind of create that wall. But
oh yeah.
Right now, it's just where are you going to find that kill?
Yeah, a lot of heroes like to, you know, initially zone out with their aerials because they have such long range. But against Sephiroth, you really can't do that. So you're gonna have to rely on, you know, your tricks in the down B book. But you know, when you SD like that, that's not really gonna help you.
Yeah, and that's not enough, unfortunately. So when we see that, you know, Omega is just constantly racking up these percents, especially when you have this. I mean, look at these nairs. This is just such clean and consistent conversions coming up from Omega.
Okay. Oh, that was dead. Not good DI. I mean, you have to DI that away on reaction. And I feel like when you get grabbed, you know, near the ledge there, you kind of have to expect only one thing, right? You know, back throw and a back air. So, you know, Fallen definitely got to be more aware of that. Got to be aware of where your jumps are. Oh my God!
Oh no!
Trey Stock put the hero away. That's what Omega's saying right now.
Okay. We have Sora, we have Mega Man. I did curse the Steve earlier because I had no knowledge. That's my oopsie.
Fair enough.
But I mean, Omega just stamping. Don't play that.
Yeah, and he needs to put it away. You know, I'll stick with Sephiroth. Oh, and the Sora.
Okay, here's the Sora.
Man, this is a DLC show right now.
Yeah, but I mean, who do you give the edge to in this matchup?
I don't know, man. There's just not enough good Soras to really know. And, you know, there's not really that many good Sephiroths. And, you know, this is a local level. And these two are very strong players in their own right, both been PR'd. And, you know, I guess we're going to get a good sense of how this matchup goes, at least between these two.
I mean, they're formerly PR as...
I mean, yeah, not PR right now, but they've been PR'd in general. Card. Goodness. Number 15, but that's PR better than number 16. Am I right, Tope? Anyways, we got, you know, pretty good percent. Oh my goodness.
That is so much damage.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
I think one thing that you can look for from Fallen is definitely using this up B to try and take advantage of that. But I don't want to see too many commits coming up from that side B, because if you do whiff, Sephiroth is just going to abuse you for whiffing that move.
Yep. Ooh, okay, that was really smart on Fallen, knowing that he could always rely on the ledge to, you know, create the invincibility to avoid a bad situation, and still making it back to side B, so effective. Okay, ooh, great evasion by Omega, having that third jump as well.
Good kind of stall out there from Omega, but what I do like to see from Fallen is how he's using the side B to kind of just stall up. Oh, good
golly! And he you know, B reversed. Kind of surprised Fallen. I mean, he was in a position where he was like calm, cool, collected to recover, just like that. And Fallen, you know, doing the reverse on Omega.
I like how Fallen is actually cycling through the spells to the spell that he really wants to try and set up the ledge pressure with, while the stock is being reclaimed. But now, I mean, Omega just pinned in this corner. Got to find a way out.
Oh my God. That's a scary situation.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably would have killed him. Sephiroth's very light, you know, getting that full charge. You definitely have to expect death to be incoming, right?
I mean, you have to expect some type of larger option to come out from Sephiroth, because the wing is, what, 4% away?
Yeah.
And there it is, right on time. But now this is where Omega can kind of push that advantage and try and take out a stock early and abuse as much as he can. But that's it. Fallen lets him out of that corner.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, okay, just letting himself get hit, and Omega perfectly content to just wait it out. Pretty low, so he's not going to be able to find the kill, Fallen, but very close. And this is looking a lot better than the hero game. That is a fact.
I mean, this is looking so much better than the hero game. I think you can tell that Fallen definitely plays this character much more than they play hero. But Omega not not afraid to just wait out these options. 139 on Sephiroth, and when you're that high percent on Sora, you have to start spacing around the threat bubble. That's
oh my God! There was nothing he could do when he hit jump right there, because you know Sora having a massive jump, you're just gonna go a certain height, and that sword reached all the way underneath Pokemon Stadium 2 right there.
I mean, this is just so scary that how this is just being set up by the Sephiroth. I mean, we need to see how this person is going to try and, you know, how Fallen can get out of this situation. You know, 70%, Sephiroth at 139 with that rage. Looking for that down spike setup maybe again.
Yep. And Omega just took full control of this game when it wasn't like looking too in his favor, but right now Fallen just really is not able to do anything.
See, now he's not even trying to take any risks. Like last game we saw he would have gotten, okay, there it is.
Yep.
But now you're at 104. I think an up tilt is just one of the scariest things maybe besides a back air like that.
Yeah, not across the stage, but you really can't take too much more damage right now. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. That's a counter that the scaling just doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess when side B hits it, you just get sent far and far away. Fallen going to go down 2-0 to Omega, and Omega just going to stay. Get ready to play against Sean, someone that he's been playing against many a time in Sean's time here.
Yeah, I mean, Sean's been just absolutely going on a rampage to the Georgia scene during their visit to this region. You know, pulling out the Omega Joker, I mean, this is where I think this matchup could get pretty interesting, seeing how Sean is going to play around neutral. But I'm interested to see where you can see this, where you can see like Omega maybe create some openings using like the Aha. We saw Kailen kind of try and take some advantage of that against Jahzz0, but the way Omega plays and executes is at such a high level. I'm really excited to see how they will, you know, almost slow the momentum of Sean. The man seems untouchable right now.
Yeah, definitely. But, I mean, recently, well, even yesterday, Sean and Omega played, and I think Omega took it. And
up 10-5.
Omega's up 10-5.
10-5, yeah.
Won the last 4 out of 5.
Has won the last 4 out of 5 Omega has over Sean, and including winning the local over Sean yesterday, where Sean, I believe, got 3rd and Omega obviously 1st. So we're going to see if there's going to be a repeat of that, or maybe Sean, you know, keeping the secrets, the trade secrets against Omega, you know, 4-4-4, which might potentially be Sean's last event here in Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, we want to, you know, it's been an absolute pleasure to have Sean in this state, but want to see how this game will advance, kind of even. But now Omega in the corner with Arsene and reversing to try and keep Sean at bay.
Yeah. Oh, that's great recognition, because Sean already tried to go high. He's like, you know, I'm not going to try that again. I already got stuffed out, so I'm going to go low. And Omega immediately just drops down with the back air. There's nowhere for Sean to go, and that's how you take a first stock if you're Omega. Yeah,
I mean, you talk about it all the time throughout our set on this commentary block, Argo, and it's the presence of mind from Omega to just go off stage, get the back air, and then just stop Sean from recovering.
Good God.
Yeah, and look,
Omega is playing hot right now. Wait a minute. This is prime Omega.
He's just untouchable. There's no way to stop Omega right now. When he has this type of momentum, we normally see Sean suffocating people like this, but Omega is just stuffing out these options and then getting Sean to react and immediately punishing that choice.
Yeah, it seems like Sean really just has no answer for Omega right now. I mean, you know, he's getting moved all over, and normally, yeah, as you said, Sean is the one just kind of moving at his opponent, but not today. I mean, we might see Omega make it really far. I mean, even possibly beating Teaser, maybe? Question mark?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, we can definitely see that Omega definitely trying to close this out as fast as they can. But right now, there's the Arsene, and gone is the stock. Omega up 3-1 Cargo. I mean, this is not the outcome I think I would have expected from this type of game.
Fair, but Omega is, you know, one of our best players. You know, definitely top of the PR, number 4, I believe, this season, and probably just going to keep rising, honestly. And this matchup also just not great for Falcon. I mean, he kind of gets just outclassed in almost every category. Gets edge guarded, you do a lot of damage, and then you don't find a kill, and then, you know, Joker's just going to have Arsene. An even bigger problem.
Yeah, I mean, Omega did lose stock, but very dangerous. Could have lost that stock there. I mean, at 117, this is where you have to find those quick do or die combos, but Omega calling out with the up smash. And that will send us to game number 2.
Yeah, that's how you play that Joker Falcon matchup, that's for sure. And, you know, against a player as reactive as Omega, I mean, finding that out smash, that was a straight reaction right there. You know, Sean choosing an option where he just tried to land on him with an nair, and it'll create a lot, but it's just too big of a risk against Omega.
Yeah, you almost wonder if, like, Jahzz0, I mean, not Jahzz0, excuse me. Sean is able to find a way to get through the options that Omega is presenting, and then once you find a way to land, maybe not landing on him so aggressively every time, but, you know, empty land onto him, or just like that, get the grab, and then start a chain.
Definitely. And trying to get something started here, and that same string happened in the first game, and Omega, you know, air dodged the ledge, and, you know, it's smart of him to not try that, because I feel like Sean, you know, definitely will adapt and, you know, try and read you across games, and that's what makes him so scary.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, Omega has the Arsene. We've seen this story before, Cargo, where Omega gets the Arsene, the reversal occurs in a situation just like this, and...
Ooh, man, that's a risk you definitely don't want to take, especially against Omega, who has Arsene. You want to take full advantage, and, you know, you could find your stock loss here if you're... yeah, I mean, one mistake, and you just get taken across Pokemon Stadium 2 and lose your stock to Omega.
Yeah, I mean, it is just one of those types of things where Omega is such a capitalistic player.
Yeah.
When they are handed an opportunity...
You make him sound like he's just running a corporation.
Yeah, he is very formal in that sense. No, capitalizes on his, you know, behaviors in such a good way. But now, you know, Sean has been checking people with these Falcon kicks out of the corner.
Yeah.
What is the way to stop that behavior?
You shield. That's what you do. That's how you stop it, and then Sean will never do it again. But he's one of those players that will just keep doing it, just because it's kind of like a mix up the only good players can do. It's like he'll never do that again, and then he just does it. And it just works because you against an opponent like that just don't expect it.
Yeah, I mean, Sean taking the stock, but I mean, such a huge hill to climb right now, and the stock could be gone right now. Not enough to close out with that back air.
But yeah, when, you know, Omega has to edge guard, you know, front basing, he, you know, looking for the dare because it'll send out. That's really your only option. Oh my goodness, Sean trying to get anything really. Grasping at straws, going for downers off stage against Arsene or against Joker. Ooh, man.
I mean, again, you see how Omega is trying to, like, capitalize on these situations where he is content to wait. He'll use the Aegon to try and, you know, push down his advantage state. But when you see how Sean is trying to react to this, it almost feels like Omega is just 2 steps ahead at any given moment.
For sure. Okay, getting the mistech right there, and Sean, oh, okay, not panicking, you know, holding the ledge, knowing he's safe, at least for a little bit.
Yeah, good lord.
Okay, nice reaction, ledge trapping right here. Definitely keeping Omega on his toes, and oh, the back air. Not able to go off stage. I mean, it's understandable. Yeah,
it's understandable, but you have to find a way to close out this stock with Omega at such a high percent, especially as Omega builds more and more towards this kill percent. This is where Omega will try and find that up smash to get a quick kill.
All right. Getting back to the ledge, and the Nair is going to be able to close that stock out, and now we got a last stock situation. And Arsene, you know, really, you know, kind of half gauge. Yeah. It won't come out for a while, so if Sean can capitalize, this could be a potential game 3.
Yeah, Sean has to find some way to... Oh, never mind. You got Omega drag down.
Yeah. Someone posted me. Someone posted the GIF of Omega drag down. Shout out to Rattle Zipper for that one. But yeah, Omega just playing that matchup as well as really anyone. I mean, I'd love to see him, you know, fight Fatality now, because I feel like the sets are going to be a lot closer and maybe even more skewed towards Omega's favor, especially looking at what he just did to Sean.
But I mean, looking at this, Cargo, what a storied matchup we have in front of us.
Yeah, it's destiny. I mean, Omega's playing hot tonight, teaser, doing teaser things, and now, yeah, this is... So, Omega has tried this before, and it worked a lot better than any of his other characters.
Really?
Yeah, and he actually did play Steve a little at the beginning, well, during quarantine, but, you know, at least 404's local was still going on, and, you know, in online events as well. It's a character he has and has been practicing specifically for this, because I think even Garcon, or Samus correspondent, has said this is like Samus' worst matchup.
Yeah, I mean, this is where Teaser has to try and find a way to kind of punish Omega's varied playstyle as he's on Steve. I do wonder why he's not building that full wall like we see most Steve players doing, but
Yeah.
who am I to question that when we see Omega already started off with a quick 52%?
Yeah, it's working. I mean,
this is where you see, this is the one block, like this is the wall I'm expecting him to
yeah,
build.
the two high.
Exactly, too tall, maybe one above as well, but not the point right now. I mean, Teaser, I feel like he's playing uncharacteristically aggressive against Steve right now.
And, oh my goodness, and that's why? Oh man.
No way.
Okay, this is still a no jump situation right here. Okay, using the tether, that's smart.
Yeah, I mean, Omega's doing a very good job right now of keeping Teaser in a disadvantaged state right now. I like how he's using his, the resources he's acquired. He has a good bit of iron on deck, but now, not getting as much iron as I would like to see him do, but you have to at least diamond for the next stock.
Yeah. And you have to credit that the Teaser, playing uncharacteristically aggressive, but he knows what he needs to do in this type of matchup. I mean, as one of your worst matchups, you're going to have to be very familiar with it because you're going to run into it, as especially as common as Steve is. And Samus is always at her worst when you have to, approach, when you're forced to approach against a character like this. So
yeah, I mean, the way that you have Teaser play this matchup is with a little bit of aggression, trying to stuff out these options, but Teaser actually taking the stock out and taking out that crafting table, but Omega has to find some way to close the stock out, starting off so strong previously, but the back air won't do it.
yeah, that's really surprising, especially how high, or how, well, I don't know, it was pretty high percent. But
Yeah.
Samus is heavy. I mean, that power suit is thick, to say the least.
I mean, this is one of those things where you have to see how, you have to almost react to how the Steve player is playing the matchup against you. But Omega just, again, building up this percent early, but we didn't see any way that he closed out the stock. This is where we kind of want to see Omega build up some finality against it. And the diamond's already back online again.
Yeah, just got to find time to build it because, Teaser really just not giving him any opportunity to mine or, set up a wall. He's always been in Omega's face, and then, you get to set up your lead trap situations, and that's where you win the game.
I mean, he's been repeatedly calling out these high recoveries, and that's that.
Man. So Teaser, kind of getting bopped in like the early stock, and then just really going strong when Omega has to find a kill, because this is a character Omega does play, but is more unfamiliar with. Definitely not on the level of his Joker. So it's going to be tough finding kills unless, Teaser getting baited into up being and taking full advantage.
I mean, right now you can see how Omega is trying to find at least some level of safety against Teaser, because when, like you said, Teaser takes a lot of damage early, but then starts building to this edge situation. And now this is where Omega has to find a way to get out of the corner. Just get out. No, don't put yourself there. You don't want to fight Teaser there. That's been the bad place.
But it's okay. He's able to find a string, maybe even more. Oh man, the block's just eating up that fair. All right.
And again, now Omega trying to find as much damage as he can using these quick up tilt strings. But where are you even going to try and find some way to at least get more resources? You're running a little bit low. Got to find time to mine.
Yep. And Teaser somehow, as big as Samus is avoiding these minecarts, which could be very scary. And, we saw in that first stock almost dying to getting stuck in the minecart and then fair spike. But
oh, a new diamond is online. That is huge cargo.
No. That's really bad. Eating it up completely.
Yeah.
2 down smashes missing? Where'd they go? Oh, with the roll.
anvil.
The roll getting completely called out by that anvil. And pretty safe to do as well. It covered space. If Teaser didn't roll, you still get to stand on the anvil, so you're chilling. And Teaser gonna go down 1 game to Omega in a I believe best of 5 winners finals. I think all finals are best of 5. Now Teaser, he's got to go in the think tank because he doesn't really have a counter pick. I mean, he does have Rob, of course.
He does.
He's not gonna go Rob. But
Samus.
yeah, he did play Rob in the Maji 3-year anniversary and used it to help reset Cola in grand finals and eventually switched back to Samus and brought it really close.
Okay.
But Yeah, I mean, it's there. It's not good, but I mean, it's there. It's rough. Come on. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, right now we can see just Omega starting off with a pretty strong combo from Steve. I mean, we expect this kind of quick up to, you know, the up tilt up air straight from Teaser, but, I mean, not Teaser, from Steve.
Yep.
But now it's back to that. This is looking very similar to that game 1. Like, if we let Omega get away with these strings, then any stock can disappear.
And we are seeing a stock slowly getting withered away by Omega, just finding the good hits. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Using the tether to get back pretty quick. Trying to set up that amazing ledge trap of just dropping the TNT, down smashing on it, and just exploding. Covers so much, but
Yeah.
Caesar able to, you know, evade it for now.
I mean, the fact that Omega is able to get the air dodge out, or, you know, Steve in general is able to get that air dodge out through that ledge trap is crazy.
Yep.
You're totally out of iron now, so you have to find time to mine resources harder. This is a critical situation for Omega to try and close this stock out.
Yep. Oh man, that just covered everything right there. The scoop hitbox, catching, you know, the go through the platform, and then, you know, it would have caught the landing on platform anyways. So now Omega's sitting pretty. Oh, trying to get the sweet spot down or back air off that down air, but not able to get it. Now Teaser in his favorite spot in the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, Teaser trying to find a very successful ledge trap against, you know, Omega, but again, just getting back to that stage. And Karg, I don't know if you noticed, but we got the diamond for the next stock whenever that does come around.
Oh, yeah.
164 Omega. Got to find a way to get off this ledge against Teaser.
Yeah, maybe find a little bit more extra credit, but Teaser is not having it. The Nair, man, Teaser leans so far in that you just can't even see him in the player cam. He's dialed in, he's focused.
Yeah, I mean, Teaser is 100% drilled into this game right now, but Omega doing a great job of managing these resources, trying to find ways to press Teaser, but it's just not working out. That pickaxe again eats the charge shot.
Yep, but it, you know, created enough hit stun, you know, when it traded, that Omega was the one to get punished. So it's those little situations that just work out for a Teaser, but he's not finding many.
I mean, the one thing is where Teaser now at 121, Omega is just in such an advantageous position. You have decent resources. You have another diamond on deck for your next stock.
Yep.
Whenever that does come up. And again, there goes the charge shot, losing to the diamond. But Omega, you have to get out of this corner situation to at least have a way to answer to Teaser.
Yeah, but Teaser doing a great job of just really not getting hit by the Steve things. I mean, you know, Omega not having as much practice with this character as his others is, you know, going to rely on the basics. And the basics will get the job done. But Teaser, you know, being very familiar with Steve, probably had to face quite a few in his previous region of Texas, where I know there's a ton. I know Yoni's there, and, you know, when good players play that character in your state, other people are going to pick it up too.
Yeah, there's no shortage of very talented Steve players, but Teaser taking the stock at 145, breaking up that crafting table. And now Omega's no diamond on deck, so you got to find a way to close this out against Teaser. Oh, the up smash just missing Cargo.
Yeah, Omega going for gold a little too early, and now, you know, you're out of resources, and you're kind of in a bad position against Teaser, who, you know, will take full advantage of that.
I mean, this is where you have to find a way to try and, like, get not even just one of your guaranteed kill moves, something that can set up something that will give you time to mine, get the kill, and then reset. And oh, is that it? Maybe? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, the one thing that's definitely a detriment to Omega, you know, as I said like a million times, that he doesn't have enough practice with his character, is the block setups. He's just not getting a good wall put up where it keeps Teaser out to the point where, you know, one fair, one F tilt just won't break the wall. You know what I'm saying? He's doing those like one high, two high, maybe, but we need to see, like, you know, cobblestone, 3 high, and then like covering his, you know, covering above him.
Yeah, I mean, just immediately running it back. I don't disagree with this decision from Omega. I mean, the same start that we've seen multiple times.
Oh,
whoa!
Oh my God!
Holy!
What a string! 84% off the rip in Teaser. You know, now trying to answer back. Ooh.
I mean, this is where Teaser. I mean, we've seen Teaser chip away at these leads.
Yeah.
How many times this set? There is no.
Pretty much every stock.
Yeah, exactly. Every stock. There is no reason that he is just not going to take it back. But we have to find a way to close this out. Omega has definitely been having some trouble this set closing out stocks. And again, look, evened up. Teaser just whittles away at that lead.
Okay.
just waiting out with that.
And that was smart. He used the blocks to pretty much create a stage for him. He's like, you know, you can hold on to that stage. I'm gonna just make my own stage and find my way back. Here we go. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad.
Yeah, this is where Omega kind of just does his own little fun custom combos and just says, you gotta hold that damage right now. But Omega sitting there, 120, 121, alive, but not with the charge shot.
Yeah. Sometimes using air dodge to stop your drift like that will be a detriment, but if it's absolutely necessary, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, Omega, oh, that was just a barely misplaced charge shot.
Yeah, Teaser thought the block wasn't going to disappear when it did, but oh, there we go. We got the 3 high. Okay. Yeah. Omega got the building. He played Fortnite. He knows how to build.
I mean, we do need to see that more. Like right here, I don't know what option that is preventing. Yes, it does prevent the charge shot, but if you're able to wall up too high, like you said, you're going to prevent that Zera pressure that Teaser has been getting to equalize these games.
Yep. Okay. Oh man, that's been so effective for Omega, just rolling in on Teaser, because you have such a fast option out of roll that covers behind you in up tilt, and then also like Nair, or just jab, you know, on the ground. But
yeah, I mean, one thing that Nair is the dare does cover it, but Teaser trying to find a way. We haven't seen Omega using that dare much, Cargo, but
yeah,
when he does finally pull out that option in scarcity, it's a scarce option, but he does get propped up, and Teaser just getting so much percent racked up.
Yeah, and that's the fear too. Like, you have no idea when Omega's just gonna throw that thing out. Like some Stees, like even Jake, like he was just kind of throwing them out, and it was working. But Omega, if he just keeps it a secret, and Teaser just has to be on his toes, that's always gonna play to an advantage for you back here. Good God, nearly killing an 80. Samus.
The diamond is gone, so Omega, you kind of have to burn that diamond. Oh, never mind, you just get grabbed and you die.
Yeah, he's about to get it right now.
Yeah, now we're gonna get the diamond again. Here comes the crafting table.
Oh,
get him away.
Yeah, that's smart. Sending your opponent away first, getting a little bit of time, but having charge on deck is always gonna bail you out in those situations.
Yeah, only 1 bar of iron left, so you only got 1 minecart left with this option right now. So and that will close
that's the minecart
out.
You spoke it into existence. Maybe even Omega heard you and he's like, wait a minute, I have my card.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you only have those options left, you have to choose so sparingly.
Yeah.
With what you are, Steve is a resource management character through and through. And showing that Omega is being cognizant of what options are available. Like you said, we keep mentioning this presence of mind concept, threat detection, and all this, all these different ones. This is a different Omega that we've seen from the past.
Yeah, I mean, opting for Steve is probably the best decision he's ever going to make. Not even in just the Samus matchup, but in any matchup where he's just uncomfortable getting zoned out. I mean, I thought Cloud was going to be that character for him because he was a Cloud main all throughout Smash 4. But, Steve gets the job done. Good.
And now Teaser actually kind of changing that game plan, going a little bit more, like we said, kind of dialing back the tempo. Before we saw Teaser being very in Omega's face, trying to rip the game from his hands.
Yep.
But now, dialing back, playing that mid-range pressure, and just getting so much onto Omega right now, Cargo.
Yeah, he's definitely racking on the damage. And we saw this in the game that Teaser did win, where he just started off with a pretty strong lead. And, against Steve, that's always going to be an advantage. Steve's one of those characters where you have to run at your opponent if you're losing. Much akin to how Sonic plays, because Sonic can camp you all day, all night. But if he has no lead, what's he even doing? Like, he's just waiting to lose. That's going to be Steve.
Oh, just missing the up smash. I was going to say, Teaser used a pretty good F smash to close out that stock from Omega. But again, you cannot tank a Steve smash forever, especially in this situation. And the TNT covering that option. Now Teaser at that kill percent.
Oh, he's dead.
And that's that.
Yep. That's an impossible situation. Do you just let yourself ride and just, pray that the up smash misses because you're still like in the cart? Or do you mash out as fast as you can and hope that the up smash uncharged doesn't kill you?
I mean, it almost feels like you're essentially playing a 50-50 at that point, So you have to try and think about what options Omega will give you. And now we see Omega now going back to that too high build where we've been talking about this all game, trying to see Omega go too high. But diamond on deck, Cargo, and this could become this is rapidly going out of hand for
That
Omega.
is if he can, get on the stage and even find a hit right now. Oh, okay. Using the what is it? The light charge shot to kind of create a pratfall situation. But yeah, Teaser is just sending it coast to coast.
Yeah, I mean 167 right now. I mean Steve with rage, yes, very scary prospect, but anything from Teaser will kill at this point. And there it is, the tried and true with the Nair.
Yeah, reading the spot dodge, Omega, in a tight situation where he didn't really know what to do. So he was like, I'm gonna just opt for, one of the safest options in the game, but Teaser just all over it.
Yeah, I mean, Teaser has just been doing such a, like we said, he's doing a good job mixing up his tempo, mixing up this play style, and basically forcing Omega to try and always be guessing. And there you go, again.
Yeah. It's almost like a magnet because he was kind of far away, and I thought he might have like jump out of the minecart and maybe go to the right, but it just got sucked in.
I mean, this is where it's a do-or-die situation for Teaser. Omega only has iron, but the diamond is on deck. There's the one block, and there it is. Here comes the diamond, Cargo.
Oh, he found the up tilt, wasn't able to continue it, didn't think he would be able to get it, and now Teaser not in a very advantageous position.
No, I mean, Teaser, you got to maintain your composure right now, especially when Steve is trying to get as many resources as he can. One block of iron and immediately using it for the minecart. Teaser is only sitting on that stone right now, so have to find that time to mine, Cargo.
Yeah, definitely using the time to mine, but Teaser finding the hits now. Oh no! That is the worst way to go out. That's a problem Pokemon stay into. You just get caught into there, man.
I mean, it's not an intentional thing that happens there, but just the accidental. The SD, it's just a whoopsie.
Yeah, that's just character unfamiliarity sometimes. You want to recover, going down, probably like stalling out a little time between the crash bombers, and then you just find yourself under the stage. So Teaser gonna get kind of bailed out by Omega right there, but Omega being an emotional player, and Teaser as well, it could play into how he performs in this Game 5 in a set that he definitely should have won, maybe without an SD. It was pretty close, but now we'll see.
Yeah, we never know what's going to happen in these sets. This is always up to that interpretation. But right now, Teaser still playing that same game plan we saw from the previous game, Cargo, where he's just pushing that advantage state as hard as he can. And now playing just at that mid-range, and Omega is just in a world of hurt, caught in the Teaser vortex.
Definitely. Okay, and once again, using the blocks to be able to get out of those combos and extend very far. Oh my goodness.
This is such a tempo swing game, Tyler. I mean, right now you have Teaser, who is putting on a quick 118, and now Omega does it like there's no resistance at all. Man. Okay, just gonna glide to the ledge, get hit by the crash bomber. That's kind of the meta. Getting hit by the crash bomber instead of, trying to get up and, get hit by a charge shot or the fair instead, because both cover just so much range, so many options. But only having the cobblestone on deck, definitely going to play to Teaser's advantage of just racking on as much percent as possible before Diamond gets mined. You're at the mercy of what you can get resource-wise from this game. Like we mentioned, Teaser is definitely playing that resource management game too. What threat does Omega have at this moment? But again, Omega just getting absolutely put in a negative vortex right now. But you have to find a way off that ledge and cover with the TNT. Yicky.
Yeah, I don't even think TNT hit right there. I think that was all down smash.
Really?
I think he jumped and just got hit right into the lava. Those buckets of lava, they're no joke.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. When Teaser is, I think Teaser has been playing this fundamentally well. He's not letting Omega mine. He's not letting it. Oh, he didn't realize that he didn't have to block, but barely making it back.
The skin of his teeth right there, making it back. 176. I mean, he's dying to everything right now. Jab two.
The jab takes it out, man. I mean, but this is where Omega, you have to find some time to resource. You're so far in a hole right now.
Yeah.
And this is where the too tall that we've been talking about comes into that play. But that's if Teaser even lets you play that resource game.
Yeah, Omega pretty much using his only good resource, which was the power mines, but now he doesn't even have gold, so it's going to be a struggle. He needs to be able to find a kill, use that time to even find resources, but, you have to credit Teaser right now because his aggressive play has really been the MVP of this set.
Yeah, I mean, in the way that, like you said, Teaser using that aggressive play to try to defend the mining, this is where Omega has to find some type of at least some type of positive interaction. Maybe a stock. Look for that minecart that you've been getting so much value of. And there's the diamond. This could be the turning point for Omega.
I don't know, man. He doesn't have a lot of resources, and Teaser, he's in full control. He's teasing on him. Got the charge shot, slightly charged. Oh my goodness. Great evasion right there. Omega finally getting his tool, but
one minecart left right now, running from the corner.
Okay,
the back air.
Here we go. Last stock situation. Game 5 in this winners final. This is huge because, you know, neither one of these two want to have to beat the other in a game 10 situation.
Oh yeah.
Omega.
Oh no.
Don't want to SD once again. That's been, you know, the catalyst here is just not recovering well.
Omega has been doing has found a way to make this somewhat of an equalized game, but Omega, can you make it back? No.
And he cannot. He cannot make it back. You know, I've seen Steve recover from that low very easily, but I think it was that fear of getting stuck under Pokemon Stadium 2. And, you know, that one SD, you know, inciting that fear, that's just how the set's going to end.
Yeah,
2 SDs. So Teaser going to take that to the bank. Cash out.
It's unfortunate. That's where you find really bad situations, but where you're not going to find a bad situation is in Las Vegas at the new Super Major Double Down. March 25th and 27th, Cargo. We've been talking about it all night. This is the chance to push your luck and see where you can go from there. There's going to be the Game & Watch judge bracket, the rock, paper, scissors bracket, all kinds of shenanigans going on.
And then you get to do the actual gambling. I mean, you know, you already gamble, you know, possibly going 0-2 in bracket. Then you can just go throw all your money away at the slots.
Hey, I mean, look, those penny slots pay out eventually. I've seen some people win like $300 off of one roulette spin.
I saw one person win $10,000. So, you know, it could be your lucky day. Imagine going to a Smash tournament and just making bank, and you're just like, wait.
Not that we condone, you know, throwing all your money away on gambling, but
no, absolutely not. Don't. No. You already do that with Smash tournaments and stuff, so you don't want to do that. Anyways, we got Jahzz0, we got Joe, Battle of the Jays, and yeah, gonna be Ken and Aegis, and I have no idea what their set count is. I don't know if they really played at all ever.
You know, this is where I think Mythra will shine the most. We've seen Joe get so much advantage off of just spinning in neutral, using that nair, using all those different pressure options that he has.
Yep.
But of course, PS2 makes for the best games. We've been here all night. We've been here at PS2 all night. And we got Joe versus Jahzz0.
Okay, let's get into it. Losers quarters, so these two making it very far, and unfortunately only one can proceed. Best of 3, of course. And Jahzz0 with his trademark going high all the time when he's recovering. You know, you kind of have to call it out. So I think that's what, you know, Jahzz0's banking on, and then using focus to be able to come down. But Mythra having multi-hits could pose a problem with that recovery option.
I mean, the other thing that we see that Joe is doing so well is just kind of landing in that threat range of Ken with the nair. And if you try and parry it, you're just going to get binked again by the nair, and it's just immediate pressure return. So now, I don't know if I like switching to the Pyra here. I think it's a little bit, it's where the Shoryuken.
I think you're right. I think you were on the money on that, Dugs.
Good Lord. I mean, this is where, you know, just stay Mythra, man.
Yeah, Mythra can do it. And especially having an up smash where it's a multi-hit, you know, if you can call out Jahzz0's recovery options, you know, it might work out. But, you know, Pyra, you just bank on finding the hit, and sometimes Jahzz0 plays in a way where that's almost impossible.
Yeah, I mean, you have to find a way to close out the stock, because if Jahzz0 exists in a world with rage for too long, there's no way you can come back from it. But good use of the Blazing Edge to call out that, what was it called, the focus attack. I mean, this is where Ken can punish this type of behavior in the corner.
Yeah.
Where you're trying to land that aggressively on him, but never mind. Instant reverse coming out from Joe.
Yeah, Joe putting on the pain right now. Here we go. Switching back to the Mythra, getting that advantage, and switching right back to Pyra. I mean, trying to get the downers to connect, but just really not finding them.
I mean, this is where, not even this is where, like, this is a good matchup to show how you can take neutral and push in a different way, where Joe has been using the platforms to try and extend their advantage, but now Jahzz0 is trying to jump in and prevent that option from going through.
Pretty much. All right, Blazing Edge, not able to do any moves while that's happening. Jahzz0 just unable to take advantage. And at a small deficit right now, but nothing that he can't chase down and maybe up tilt Shoryuken.
Yeah, I mean, up tilt Shoryuken is just going to immediately take it out, but you got to live that there for. Ooh, I like the idea of using the neutral B there.
That was definitely creative. Something he hasn't done before, and that should be the stock regardless of DI.
I mean, that is such a strong move. You have, there's very rare chance that Ken's going to live that at what, 150-ish, but
yeah, about.
Jahzz0's just parrying everything today. I gotta ask for help on that.
That's Jahzz0 in a nutshell. You know, he's going to find the parries. He's going to find early stocks, but you know, at a deficit like this, I'm not too certain.
I mean, when you see that Jahzz0 is trying to like call out, oh, you can't call out the Pyra on the platform. I feel like this is where, not even when you see Joe taking advantage of that situation, you can't do anything about it. You have to kind of just let Joe back off. You can go to the corner and just throw the Hado. Just throw it.
Yeah, because your anti-airs really are just up air, which, you know, your stubby limbs aren't going to be able to compete with a huge downer like that, or just Shoryuken, which is way too committal. And I think Jahzz0 trying to play it more safe there, especially at a deficit. So Joe going to take full advantage, and you know, Jahzz0 did say he wanted to run it back, and looks like that's what's going to happen. I wonder if he's going to switch. I wonder if he thinks maybe Ken's not the move.
Yeah, I mean, this is best 3, so
yeah,
Jahzz0, you got to find a way to get out of this bad situation. I mean, did they change up the stage roll, or
no? It's Stadium.
So I do like going to Stadium. I think it's a fine option for Ken.
Yeah.
The problem that I can see happening is what we saw throughout this game, where Joe, if he gets to play the aggressor, just is going to run over Ken in that way.
Okay. Getting the foresight, but it just didn't really matter. You know, it seemed like Jahzz0 was just able to act immediately out. I'm not sure how it works, if the move is like, you know, really strong, then it lasts less or something, but regardless, yeah, I don't know how much of an impact it's really going to play in this. And, you know, in the Joe sets that we've been seeing, it doesn't seem like foresight has done, you know, him too much justice anyways.
No, I mean, the foresight hasn't really been too successful for Joe, but Jahzz0 missing that Shoryuken confirm definitely hurts. He could have definitely killed the Pyra, the Mythra so early.
Oh yeah.
It's an even percentage. Why are we calling out the jumps that aren't there? I mean, yes, both players are jumping a lot.
Yeah.
But I think that was a good idea on a jump read that didn't exist.
That's fair. And something you had to be preemptive just to let your opponent know, you know, I'm right here. I can call you out on this. And Joe trying to find the landing right now. Jahzz0 just using the platform to its advantage. That's what they're there for. But, you know, eventually.
I mean, you have to find some way to get open at this point. But
oh, that's a great opening right there.
Yeah.
Parrying that lasted in air is huge. Not a lot of people do it because they just don't trust in their ability to parry it. But Jahzz0 fully aware and, you know, he's very confident in his abilities to parry.
I mean, this is where we talk. This is going back to that point, harkening back to where we talk about how they jump in a lot. Jahzz0 gets the parry on the landing aerial, gets the down tilt, immediately kills and punishes for it.
Oh, yeah.
So now you have Ken with Rage. We've been talking about this all day for every time Jahzz has been on here.
Yeah.
You have to get him off the screen now. And this is the situation you want him in. Put him at ledge, abuse that focus attack.
All right, trying to find something. I mean, Joe is really just sticking to the Pyra, sticking to what he knows, but, you know, Mythra with the speed and ability to weave in and out, I feel like it's a move. Even though you need a kill, I feel like at this percentage, it shouldn't matter who you're on.
Now, I don't know why. Oh, that's a pop.
Oh, yeah. See ya. Don't want to get shot in the corner against Ken. He is going to be able to eradicate that shield like it's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, he just crushes shields. And that's where we talk about, you got to get rid of that, man. That is not a viable option.
But able to find a quick stock and nothing undoable from Pyra and Mythra. And Joe, I mean, piloting this character so well.
Ooh, good use of the Shoryuken. Again, this is where he's calling out these landing options. But we have to find a way to punish Ken.
Yeah.
His lack of...
Oh my
you're
goodness.
Gone. You're gone.
Jahzz0 surprising us, getting the nair into the down air. And evening this set up, game 3 coming at you in just a sec. Jahzz0 definitely play that a lot better, and always confident in his abilities to just run it right back to the stage of choice, which is Pokemon Stadium 2.
I mean, the second that spike happened, you immediately saw Joe just, do the patented run it back hand sign where Joe had confidence in that game 1, but now I wonder where that, that fire has been lost.
Yeah, and I feel like it's his overusage of, of Pyra in certain situations where, Mythra would just do the job for you. And I think we're going to see a heavier usage of Mythra in this matchup.
I mean, this is one of the issues that I've seen with Joe looking at, where, just to your point, Pyra has been overused a good bit. Yes, you don't want to miss kill pressure, but when you're playing against Ken, you need to outspeed, you need to outpressure that Ken.
Oh, yeah. And Jahzz0 doesn't really seem to get pressured too often. And, being a young man, being able to react to whatever Joe does, oh, dang. That was a really good mix-up and kind of a call-out on Jahzz0.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that earlier using the neutral beam. Nice,
baby! Returning the favor from that game 2 ender. And he's like, I got those in the bank too. And now, you're in full advantage. 71%. If you can't find ground right now, Joe's going to keep racking up this percent, making the game pretty out of reach.
I mean, that is what you've been seeing throughout the course of this game. That Joe has been forcing negative landing situations for Jahzz0.
Yep.
And just getting so much percent throughout the course of the game.
Here we go. Oh my goodness, reaching through the platform. That's super scary for Jahzz0 because now he realizes I can't even shield it. I just gotta stay away from that platform and accept that Joe can just do that with Pyra.
Yeah, Joe basically has so much privilege in neutral to get away with using that speed.
Yeah. Calling
out that jump again with the Shoryuken. Jahzz0's been getting that so frequently throughout the course of these sets, whether it's against Joe or someone else. But now, Joe looking to try and close this out using the Mythra.
Okay. Letting him away. Pyra once more trying to call out, Ken not automatically snapping, but Jahzz0 just really a savant at recovering with Ken and really all the Shotos.
And not just that, Jahzz0 keeps his neutral so ambiguous with his movement, like you said. The way he is moving, maneuvering, recovering, and trying to control the stage, that is how he is able to find so much success against you.
All right, and finding some success and, bringing this lead back. Pretty close to taking a stock. If you can call out Joe one time, Shoryuken, that might be the end of it.
I mean, if you do find that Shoryuken, the detailed Shoryuken, the combo we've seen most of this game, good use of the focus cancel there from Jahzz0, and whipping again, and unfortunately...
Yeah, just using his side B when he didn't really need to, but now getting the kill sparks, but just not quite closing it out, trying to use the multi-hit on Pyra, and that's really your saving grace, because other than the side B, you wouldn't really have an option to deal with focus.
But again, this is where you've seen Joe kind of make these kind of greedy mistakes, and time and time again, they're not to harken on that adage, but this is just Joe has made these greedy mistakes over and over and over, but not anymore.
There it
Side
is.
B takes them.
So in control is Joe, but one hit is going to bring this back for Jahzz0, and then you're finding it right there, just the jump call out. Joe not wanting to play the ground game at all because against Ken you're just gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean, this is just so... This is symbolic of how this neutral is going to be played out. You see how Pyra and Mythra are going to be able to outspeed Ken, but Ken gets in, blocks those hits, and then immediately puts massive damage on, or just lands an early kill outright.
Yeah, these two are going back and forth right now. Joe definitely in the advantage, but Jahzz0 has been one to make a comeback, and Ken is definitely a comeback character. If you've ever seen one, wait a minute, getting something going right now. Oh, and chasing him down with the Hadouken.
Even percent Scargo, and this is where...
this is where Dreams are made! And Jahzz0
popping off.
Able to barely take it over Joe, where the deficit was, pretty decent, and then, clawing back slowly but surely with Ken. And killing at 90, that's definitely a saving grace against Pyra and Mythra.
That's right, Ken, you did it. Good for you.
You did it.
You win.
He won the game. I mean, he's happy about that, and gets to move on and probably play the winner of this next set that we're Oh, unless he's just playing right now.
I mean, who's up now? I see Sean.
Maybe.
Jahzz0 versus Sean.
Oh, Jahzz0
Oh.
versus Sean.
Oh, for semis? Okay.
Wow. I mean, you want to talk about high octane.
Speaking of, we got Level Up Expo this weekend. I mean, it's too late to reg, but definitely make sure you catch it here. VGBootCamp, probably some other streams, maybe side streams. Not sure how they're running that, but the Las Vegas Convention Center, I mean, it's going to be a beautiful venue. You got beautiful stuff. You got esports, you got technology, comics, all great stuff, and then anime's there too. And, you know, just an event you really wouldn't want to miss. And here's, you know, me and Ducks. Make sure you follow us on Twitter if you've been enjoying the commentary. I mean, we've been pretty much doing all the commentary.
Yeah.
Every teaser set, bit of blast. Got work tomorrow.
Yeah, we both do have work tomorrow, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean,
we're both employed, so
yeah.
You know that's why we're sitting here and not playing. But yeah, I mean that's just how life is, you know.
I think what I'm excited to see is how Sean is going to just going to command neutral against. They've never played. So this is a first.
Okay.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be real fun.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Sean's going to deal with Jahzz's playstyle. Definitely a more unique one from what I've seen, but yeah, best of 3 situation. So the adaptation is going to have to be quick because these two, again, never played, so you really don't have a player matchup download.
Jahzz, you're not going to play Piranha Plant, are you?
Ain't no way. Imagine.
I'll give you $5 if you play Piranha Plant. Oh, come on, now.
No, we're not going to see the Jahzz0 plant just yet. I know it's in the works, but Jahzz0 is one of those people that's just like, I got to sit with Shotos, you know. It's his entire brand is the Ken. And, you know, it's worked out so far. I think it's a good career choice for Jahzz0, that's for sure.
Yeah, for the first set between these two, Sean is just off to the races right now. And
oh my God!
Closes it out early.
Absolutely explosive start right here from Sean. You know, really showing that you can have matchup against another Falcon, but you don't have matchup against me.
I mean, this is where I think I said it earlier. You may have Samus experience, you don't have teaser experience.
Exactly. And it's the same thing with Sean. Uh-oh, yeah. Wait a minute.
Oh.
The Nair sending him away because he's trying to DI away. Down here once again, not able to find his mark. Oh, man. Okay. But, you know, Jahzz0, not one to, oh, wow, that was perfect SK. Did you see that? I mean, he literally just moved away.
Yeah, I mean, Sean is just playing out of his mind right now. He is smothering Jahzz0 with options right now. Good
Oh,
use.
my goodness.
Oh, man. This is just pure. It is so elegant watching Sean play. He is moving so fast. So many decisions at once. And these shorties are just not connecting.
Okay, not calling out the high recovery there from Jahzz0. I think that was the first time he's done it this set, but mainly because every other time he's either getting spiked or just having to recover low. The knee? Okay, going for the up B. Oh, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's enough to gimp it, man. There is... Sean played that neutral so well.
Yeah.
Didn't let Jahzz0 make a single decision, forced tons of neutral interactions. And Jahzz0, I think, just got too greedy, end of the day.
Pretty much. And the unfortunate trade at the end there with the recovery, Jahzz0 going to fall. And let's see if he can rise back up in this game too. I mean, that first game lasted like a minute.
It was short, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I still think, I believe this is best of 3 territory.
Yeah,
still?
it's best of 3 territory until loser finals, which is after this, where the winner gets to play Omega. So Omega did pretty much slaughter Sean. I can't remember if Omega played Jahzz0 this tournament. No. Okay, so, you know, we'll see if Jahzz0 gets the opportunity to do that, or will Sean get his run back? That's the storyline right now.
I mean, the way Sean's playing this game out right now is a little bit different. I think he's not finding those same openings that he was able to kind of throw Jahzz0 off guard.
Yeah.
But now Jahzz0 trying to get, again, this SDI.
Okay. Yeah, it was good to SDI, but Jahzz0 starting to recognize that Sean is going to SDI. And he kind of dropped his combo because he knows that Shoryuken's not going to connect, and instead reset the situation and just kind of do the classic Jahzz0 chase down.
I like how Sean is forcing options off stage, using the Nair to try and break through the focus, and then try and you know, contest these recoveries.
Yep. Oh my god, he just did it. That wouldn't work against like a mid-level Falcon, but because it's Sean, it just connects.
I mean, that is so good. Sean, again, off to the races with these fast combos.
Yep.
Putting up a quick 62. Jahzz0 has to find a way out.
Just continuing on the pain. Uh-oh. Wait, he double jumped. Oh my god, what a legend to even up the stocks with a footstool SD. That man double jump off stage. He's like, I'm so confident in this footstool right now.
That is so wild.
Are you?
No!
He parried the Falcon punch.
Jahzz0.
Jahzz0's a king for that.
This is so wild.
Oh man, that spot dodge.
Yeah, close it out, Jahzz0. No.
No, not quite.
Not enough just yet. Sean finding a way back to the stage.
Okay, where do you go? And you're in the blast zone. So you have to imagine, like, was that worth it for Sean? Do you want to go down to last stock, you know, with Ken?
I don't think. It's not even just last stock with Ken. It's the fact that you went for the footstool. I couldn't make it back.
Yeah.
So now you're back to neutral. If you make it back to stage, there's a way you can force him off stage, maybe reset some type of situation.
Yeah.
But the trade 1-for-1 when he was relatively healthy just doesn't feel right.
Yeah. And I don't think Sean's going to be taking those risks in this game 3 where, you know, this is elimination. This is, you know, your last chance to make it pretty far in a bracket.
And right,
I think
waiting for the rapid jump to end.
Oh yeah. So I'm pretty sure Sean won last week in his like first tournament win here in Georgia.
Yeah, he I believe he beat Omega.
I think he beat Teaser twice.
Oh, Teaser.
Yeah. I don't know if he beat Omega or even played Omega, but trying to, you know, retain his title.
Woo!
That knee connected? That man, it touches pinky toe. But a sweet spot is a sweet spot. You know, Sean's going to take that and a little bit more.
Yeah, Sean is just looking for so many.
God damn.
15% to his name.
Don't
Sean
focus
is
against
on
me.
Fire.
Yeah, Sean moving now. It might be over mentally for Jahzz0, but we're going to see. You know, he's a fighter.
I mean, there
God.
he is.
He's just disrespectful with these footstools, man.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, I don't know where he learned that level of disrespect from.
I mean, how? What do you say GG? And what do you do? This is such a huge hill to climb.
Like, Jahzz0 just really getting suffocated. And, like, anytime he tries to approach, you know, the dash back is so smart from Sean that, you know, Jahzz0 cannot even get a touch.
I like using the jab 1 to try and break that focus and then look for a punish out of it. But now, Jahzz0
my
can't
goodness.
short you.
Sean was, you know, gasping for air, trying to escape. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, great air dodge away. But Jahzz0's still at disadvantage.
Off stage and the Falcon kick calling
There
out.
are just so many things that Sean does. I'm just like, that's an option?
Wow.
He did that to just hit him holding the ledge. And, you know, other than get up attack, that was relatively safe. Even if he get up attacked, you know, I think if he did it too early, he just would have got Falcon kicked anyways. Amazing stuff from Sean, and amazing stuff is going to happen at tipped off. I think the 13. The reunion though, June 11th and 12th, 2-day event here in Georgia, Kennesaw State. Going to be an amazing venue, as we said before, and just, you know, legacy tournament. You know, we're going to have Melee, we're going to have Ultimate, going to be streamed, I guess, by VGBC, possible side stream by Recursion. Shout out to Card. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time.
Not by VGBooTcamp.
So
Not by VGBootCamp. It's just going to be a recursion. Oh, okay.
TBD.
Stream pending. But
So Omega
yeah.
on Joker versus Sean's Falcon.
okay,
PS2 probably makes for the best games.
true.
Of course, here we are.
Here we are in losers finals, a rematch of an earlier match that happened between these two, and Omega kind of just ran over Sean.
Omega had so many good openings against Sean the last game. It felt like he was always 2 steps ahead, regardless of what was going on.
Yeah.
And right now, just carrying that momentum again.
For sure.
Sean just hasn't been able to find a single hit against Omega.
Yeah, a lot of the same, but wait a minute. This is a no-jump situation. Good air dodge from Omega, and still able to live with the tether.
Good use of the high recovery there. But now, Sean in a painful situation, have to find a way to get back, and just missing that grab.
Yep. Okay. Oh, no knee. That's really surprising. And going for it there on a really hard call out for an air dodge, but
Yeah, again, now you have the Arsene coming out from Omega. Yeah, and Sean trying to find a way to close this stock out, and the Arsene, and great tech!
what an attempt at a reversal right there from Omega, but even better presence of mind from Sean. Just knowing that, you know, I'm probably going to have to air dodge right here, or at least tech.
Oh yeah, Omega has been having such good success putting in Sean in situations where he has to make a rapid decision and then hope that there isn't a coverage option out of that scramble. And again, Omega calling, basically slowing down the neutral, but Sean putting Omega off stage and looking to close this stock out.
Here we go. Oh, the air raptor boost, just trying to get anything going. Nair not going to be able to do it, and yeah, that's just been the problem. Is the committal nature of Falcon's kill moves other than grabs is really just not helping him in this matchup.
I mean, Omega has been holding on to this stock for so long, still barely living at 176, and Arsene's about to come back. Here he is.
Yep.
Omega off stage trying to find a way back, and Sean looking to end this stock in rapid fashion.
Here we go, just getting hit by everything and more. Omega chasing him down, trying to just, you know, make the most of this stock. Possibly get a 3-1 stock lead, and he could definitely do it right here. Using the guns of footstool too, and the down air! Omega with the custom. You never seen that one before. Guns to footstool into down air, are you kidding me? And that's kind of a Falcon exclusive in a way, because Falcon just has to recover, you know, in a certain way due to his up B, but man.
Looking at Omega, he is putting so much damage onto Sean. It is uncontested right now. He is moving so well and so fast in neutral. It is hard to keep up with him.
Yep. Even with a character as fast as Falcon, it's just not enough. Here we go. Maybe clawing his way back. Oh man, going for the knee of justice.
But it's not enough at this point.
Yeah, it is not nearly enough. Omega still playing hot, like they just continued the set from earlier, and Omega just still steamrolling Sean. And you know, this is a matchup that you're going to need experience in as Sean. And I guess is as good as any. Omega definitely like a top 5 Joker NA, maybe you know, up there in the world. Omega, he just keeps rising, keeps you know, improving. Who knows where Omega is going to land? And Sean looking for answers, to say the least.
And like you said, Sean's last one of his last tournaments in Georgia,
possibly
looking to make a final impression here, but have to make it backstage. And Omega just controlling having such a commanding hold on neutral.
Yep. Neutral, you know, edge guarding, you're really just as Falcon. There's not much you can do, especially in a state where, you know, Omega has had to fight Falcon pretty much his entire career playing Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
It's not going to be anything unfamiliar to him.
No, that's not a situation that Omega is uncomfortable with. You know, Fatality puts him in these blunders where you have to scramble for an option and just missing the knee.
Yeah.
Sean gotta land these conversions every time, because Omega will never miss those.
Except for the first 2 dares that he missed.
Yeah,
but not when he finds a dare. That's a confirm.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore the other 2. But Sean's looking for that quick call out with the up smash. I don't know if these. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, I wonder if these call outs are going to stop as Omega keeps speeding up the pace of this game, but it doesn't look like that's going to stop anytime soon.
Nope. All right, still keeping him off stage and not looking good. Oh, you know, he goes off stage knowing that Arsene is very vulnerable, but, you know, maybe going for the 2-frame dare is the move. I don't know.
You know, getting the footstool, they're getting back to stage, but now Sean looking for a way to end this stock, and Omega just losing Arsene. Got to find a way to regain that stage control.
Yep. And Nair putting in so much work. And, you know, I think Nair is one of Joker's more underrated tools, or at least in the sense that a lot of people don't know how good it is. A combo starter that is also pretty safe on shield. You know, and look, I mean, like, he just Naired on Sean's shield. He just couldn't do anything.
I think it's, like you said, you have to get your spacing down to a certain level, and then the Nair just becomes a tool that is so oppressive in neutral when used properly.
Yeah.
But Omega just holding down the center of PS2, not letting Sean make any movement whatsoever. And this, getting dangerous.
Man, throwing out haymakers. Sean desperately wants to get this stock off before Omega does.
Yeah.
Any advantage is a good advantage, and if he can bring it to 1-1, you know. Oh, okay.
Close.
Omega drag down.
But no CR, getting back to Arsene. Sean is such a tempo-based player, man. When he has that advantage, it is so hard to take away a lead from him because he just stuffs out your options continually.
For sure. All right. Oh my goodness, you got to be careful.
Yeah, both players
Take your stock quick.
find an option that's coming out.
Yeah, dash attack. That's what I was expecting. He was like, all right, you know, he's not gonna go for dash attack. That's way too committal. But dash attack, pretty safe on shield. Not a lot of people, you know, think that Falcon dash attack is as safe as it is, but it's almost akin to like Greninja's dash attack on shield. We already know how much of a problem that move is, but pretty even now. I mean, Sean's still able to keep it close.
But again, Omega trying to take the stock away early. The way Omega has been pressuring the ledge has been so dynamic and so consistent to try and take away these stocks early.
Yep.
But Sean, just for every small hit he gets, Omega gets another 20 to 30 on top of it, and it looks like it's just a runaway train at this point.
Yeah, and now got the Arsene on deck. Omega going for a hard read on the tech in, but not able to find it. All right, the rapid jab. That's really good because the more hits you get on Arsene, you know, the quicker it's going to deplete. So.
Yeah, this is one of the problems that Sean has been having against Omega is trying to close out these stocks, but taking too many risks.
Yeah,
Omega.
Arsene's really been the you know, enemy #1, but you're not gonna really see Arsene back for the rest of this stock. I don't think.
No, I mean Omega has been living a good bit, and there is no way for him to get back to Arsene without maybe a good, like, you know, Rebel's guard read, but. Sean's just taking so much percent. This is close to ending.
Okay, did he touch ground? Yes, he did. Using the jump. Oh, and the Trump bear. We haven't seen that the entire time. And then, you know, bring it out the last second.
Yeah.
Man.
Harkening back to what you said, it's all about that threat recognition. Knowing that Sean has that option to take, you know, the back air is available from Omega. Just because you are not getting Trump Bear doesn't mean it's not an option. The gun from Omega was putting in so much work this set.
Yeah.
But now 2-0, Omega looking to advance to grands.
Yeah, and get that rematch against Teaser. You know, I think either one of these two are going to have an interesting time against Teaser. Definitely, you know, probably able to reset him in grands, but Sean has a large mountain to climb to be able to reach grand finals.
Yeah.
Has to reverse 3-0 Omega. Like, that's almost unheard of.
But not just that, now you got to fight against Omega and Arsene.
Yep.
The percent's getting back to even, and Omega has been so good at utilizing the full extent of Arsene.
Yeah, it's definitely been a 2v1 you know, situation here, and Omega closing out another stock. Sean's really in full control.
Yeah, I mean, Omega is just pushing so much damage with this Arsene, getting as much value as he can. 31 now, keeping 40s plus.
Where do you go? You can't get off the ledge.
Yeah. And using that Nair, to your point, it is such an impressive tool. Sean has to find a way to regain some semblance of control.
Yep, the Falcon kick, kind of a desperate option, but it did get him out of that bad situation, but Omega just gonna put him right back.
Again, Omega just looking for any way to close out this stock in a quick fashion with that 113% on Jack.
Yep.
You know, a little extra oomph might be enough for Omega to take a 3-1 lead.
All right. Oh man, calling out Sean with the roll in, but just not able to microspace well enough.
Yeah, I mean, looking at how he's there. Oh, I like the idea of going in for the upsmash. Not killing.
Yeah, very ambitious, but didn't die for it. So, you know, that's a plus.
I mean, still not dying with Arsene now on deck. You have to be terrified if you're Sean Cargo.
Yep. Oh man, even more terrified now. Being off stage against Arsene, and perfect edge guard right there. Didn't even really need to go off stage. You know, the F tilt angle down. Oh, and this is bad.
Omega is just putting so much pressure out right now, and still alive with the Arsene.
And the worst thing is, Falcon really just cannot go off stage against that. It is so tricky to be able to, you know, edge guard that Arsene up B. But now,
I mean, looking at how Omega is playing this, there is no. He is still alive.
Still living.
There's Oh, Sean has been having such trouble closing out this game. I
Yeah.
think if Sean was able to get some of those big plays we've seen him have throughout this tournament run, this could be a totally different set, Cargo.
Still hanging on. The Nair cannot do the job and missing the. Everything is just going wrong for Chrom right now. You know, on the verge of getting 3-stock.
And
is that? No, still
Barely.
hanging on, but really just nowhere
But
to go.
takes it out. No way.
Omega really showing his dominance over Sean over time. I mean, he's played so many sets against him, and you know that 10-5 record, you know, becoming 12-5 today. You know, Sean definitely getting the Omega experience, but you know, it's always good to get Joker experience. You know, there's been a shortage at the top level, but there's never a shortage of Joker players. The character is amazing, and Omega piloting him even better.
You know, Cargo, we're finally reaching the end of the bracket. We're in grand finals now with Omega coming up from the loser side, and Teaser, the man always sitting there waiting for him. This matchup has been happening so much, but now something that's going to be happening not so often is this new Super Major Double Down.
Yep.
Excited to see that Game & Watch judge bracket. I might try my hand at the rock, paper, scissors bracket. Pretty excited for that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's always hype. But yeah, Las Vegas. I mean, that's where the money is, quite literally. And I would just go to Las Vegas for the food. I mean, you get those buffets, those
Gordon
seafood
Ramsay's
buffets.
restaurant.
Are you kidding me? Huh?
Dude, Gordon Ramsay's restaurant's down there.
Gordon Ramsay restaurant? Oh man.
Yeah.
You know, Gordon Ramsay be making that good food. I be watching his YouTube videos more than Smash, man. he be cooking.
But
And,
you know, we're going to see who's going to be cooking starting out now.
Oh, yeah.
Omega versus Teaser. And the same strategy we saw coming out from their game in winners finals. The one block and now just kind of waiting. Teaser, again, trying to push as much tempo as he can into Omega space. But I think we're seeing a replay of what we saw in winners.
Pretty much, yeah. Except no Enderman. We're just seeing regular old Steve. And there's a lot of yelling going on in the back. Not for these two, but just these people love their friendly. I think they're playing Mario Party as well. You know, that's just what happens later in the bracket, you know. There's no audience for this. We've seen this many a time, actually.
Yeah, but nevertheless, still exciting to always watch and see how these players have grown and advanced throughout the week.
100%.
Teaser has been getting called out by these line cards over and over and over through both of these sets. When you're looking at how Omega is pushing his advantage, it's all off of that line card. But called out by the Samus up B, Teaser trying to get at least some type of kill pressure onto him.
For sure. Oh man, a Teaser once again getting called out. I mean, the up B is a great move, but when you have the platform there, even though you have the mix-up, I think Omega just really has a read on what Teaser wants to do there, and call him out with the F smash. I mean, he could have even up smash really, but F smash closing out probably a lot earlier.
Yeah, and I mean, Teaser still looking for a way to close it out with that fair. And back to even percents, we have the gold on deck, Cargo, no diamond in hand, but that hasn't stopped Teaser from getting those up air strings and trying to find a way to stop Omega. Can't roll in on that Samus shield either.
Yeah, and he's out of a jump right now. I mean, you know, definitely use a resource, but having the power minecart with the gold and the, I don't know if he has redstone, I can't really tell, but regardless,
I mean,
bringing it back.
Yeah, it's something that you talked about a little bit earlier is how, you know, Omega has been playing this game. Did he take the block?
Oh, yeah.
Great situation there. Good Lord. What a player. Omega just sitting there getting resources. I think he's doing a little bit better job this time managing his resources and trying to control and play around Teaser's threat bubble. But,
Is it going to make the block disappear? Yeah.
Okay.
That just made it a lot easier for Teaser to just be able to find the, you know, killing blow there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool, but you know, Omega is still taking Teaser to the wire right now. 96% on the board. Definitely not a comfortable percent for Teaser, but when you're in this ledge trap situation, nothing is comfortable versus Teaser.
For sure. Yeah, Teaser. I mean, he's definitely more than comfortable here. Oh yeah, and Omega not able to find that read once again. Teaser learning his lesson from that first stock. All right.
Yep.
Teaser playing the slow game, trying to go for the tech read, but Omega chose the right option there. That was the one option that, you know, bailed him out.
Yeah, I mean, Teaser's trying to definitely find any way to get some level of closure against Omega right now. 100% onto him in 126. The fair's been putting in so much work, forcing the air dodge, and Omega's not going to make that back,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
definitely not. And Teaser, you know, wanted to make sure of that, but didn't even need it. Playing that matchup immaculately, and it just seems like he learned on the fly so quick. you know, that's just Teaser in a nutshell. He's going to adapt.
Do you see any way? Well, no, they're just going to run it back to PS2.
Yeah.
I think these two are pretty dead set on staying within the PS2 realm. But what is something that you want to see Omega do, maybe to capitalize or change the outcome of, you know, these games?
I don't know, man. I don't play either of these characters. Like, from just a spectator standpoint, I think Omega he needs to build blocks better. He's not forcing Teaser to really approach him in a bad way, because it seems like Teaser, when he does approach, he's getting what he wants.
Yeah.
And you can't let him get that.
No, I mean, right now the game may be even, but it still feels like this is in Teaser's control, and you're basically playing to the game that Teaser wants to play.
Yep. All right, but a little overextension, possibly creating something for Omega, and Teaser has been great at reacting to the minecart and just kind of rolling through it, or just stuffing it out. I mean, he has a myriad of options dealing with it, and that's just a sign of a good player. The Fair not able to take it quite yet.
But the charge shot might be close enough.
Okay, oh man, wasn't able to float far enough with the Electra, or whatever it's called.
But you know, the up B isn't gonna make it, and we've seen a couple times where Omega has accidentally SD'd using Steve. But no different right now. Omega has to find a way to close out this stock. Just mining at the ledge is so threatening. And
yeah, but regardless of the outcome, I think there's a lot that Omega can learn from this experience. I mean, obviously Steve's the way to go in terms of how good the matchup is. But you know, it's gonna take time. And Teaser, he's been playing this character for a long time, and Steve's relatively newer for Omega.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any knock against Omega right now. Now he's aware of that option. So Omega probably got to find a way to adapt instead of using that TNT ledge trap.
Yep. Oh, I wonder if the stage shaking actually affected Teaser right there, because he definitely could have got a punish on Omega, but just, man, right now he is in full control. And the bad thing about this is Omega really can't resort to just camping.
No, not at all. And then just going to the blast zone. That's a commanding 2-0 lead for Teaser.
Yeah, Teaser might close this one out before 12. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, but
Omega also at the same time hasn't used Joker this entire time.
Yeah, I was about to say, running it back, you're down 2-0.
Yeah.
I would think you at least have to try. You gotta try.
Yeah. I mean, this is a character that you've literally been using the entire bracket, and has been, you know, finding great success with it. You know, who knows if Teaser's ready to have to fight this.
I mean, now you can see Omega, while not relying on the Steve, definitely relying on trying to get Teaser to just come out of his shell and say, okay, I know you're going to charge shot. I know you're going to look for some type of option off of my landing approach. I'm going to find a way to punish that. And doing a good job so far of pushing that sit advantage stage.
Definitely. Oh, here we go.
Again, looking at how Omega has been playing this so far, it looks like a night and day difference between the player just from the character familiarity alone.
For sure. I mean, this is a character you know he's comfortable with, you know, in every aspect, recovering combos. It's just the Omega versus Teaser matchup. You know, both are very emotional players, and you know, sometimes the playstyle can just get to you. And I think that's why Omega opts for Steve, just because you can, you know, pretty much just out-camp Teaser. And you know, we saw how aggressive Teaser was before, and now, not really.
Yeah, and looking at how Omega right now, they seem to be much more confident in this matchup, and I like that idea to try and call that out. And there goes Teaser's first stock.
Yep.
Only 54% on the board as well.
All right, Teaser taking a second to think. You know, it is pretty late having to play against a really good opponent, Omega. It can be daunting, but never out of any game. I mean, I don't think you can really sleep on Teaser.
Yeah, no. I think what I like Teaser was doing is waiting out that Arsene. It's like, look, you got Arsene, it's an X factor. I don't want to let you have that forever.
Definitely not.
Here comes the Teaser ledge trap.
Okay, Arsene coming out at kind of a bad time, you know, putting him in a situation where he's like, oh, maybe I can get on stage, and then, you know, when you have that freeze frame, it kind of gives Teaser time.
Yeah, I mean, looking at Teaser and what they're trying to do, this is a very easily reversible position. You do have Arsene on deck, So you have to be scared of Omega's pressure right now.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, the jab 2 creating a tech situation in the back hit in air, going to connect. I thought maybe backer, at least the sweet spot from Teaser was going to come out, but not quite. 76% on Omega.
Yeah, and Omega trying to make the most out of this Arsene right now. Just hold on to what they can.
Yep.
83%, and Omega very confident in their combos.
Definitely. Even against Samus's, really wacky weight and floatiness, just moving right now.
Look at this pressure from Omega.
Good God.
And the movement as well is so crisp.
Very crisp. Here we go, down throw. Oh, trying to drop down and go for a back here, but the fair is just going to cover Samus so well.
Oh, yeah. And now Teaser got to find a way back to that stage and find some way to gain stage control, because that is where Teaser has been making money all night.
Pretty much. Down smash
and Omega drag down doesn't work.
Yeah. Doesn't find a kill, but I mean that percent is meaty, and if Teaser does find a stock relatively soon, he could use that rage. Oh wait, the medium charge shot. Oh yeah, hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen, because never.
Okay.
It's over.
We're gonna run it back again. The Omega Joker looking pretty good, Cargo, trying to take out the game.
Yeah, and Teaser definitely kept it close, especially considering he had to completely change his playstyle, moving from Steve, who's going to try and camp you, and then Omega's Joker, who's pretty much going to rush you down and be in your face. And Teaser might have had a little bit of trouble adapting to that. So we'll see how this game 4 goes. If Omega can use this momentum to possibly bring him to a reset.
Yeah, and not just that, it's how Teaser, Steve is going to deny your entire playstyle as Samus, using the blocks and everything right now, but this is just such a commanding opening from Teaser. Holy smokes, 85%, and the Arsene already halfway, almost gone.
Go. Oh, the counter. Oh, sending him down and back air. Going for it all right there. And, being able to recover. No big deal for Omega.
Yeah, Omega trying to just keep that composure, trying to keep this tempo rolling. That Arsene was massive at reversing this game.
Definitely not able to. Okay, is that it?
No.
The next one will.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little more, and then you can get that up throw. But the charge shot taking it out.
Yep, jumping right into that. The head getting eviscerated by the charge shot. And once again, starting it up.
Teaser is just trying to find any way to find those charge shot openings and continue combo percent. If you can end this, last little bit of the, okay, there's the Arsene at 64. Still, Teaser doing a great job of just racking up damage and keeping, how do I say this, just Omega dancing essentially around him in neutral.
Okay, great tomahawk right there in the bear. Not able to send him too far away, at least towards dying in the blast on Samus, just way too heavy.
And Omega is so hot right now.
Yeah, with Omega playing with fire.
Omega is finding so many ways to just keep pressure rolling the entire time. It is so good to see how Omega has been pushing out Teaser's options, and right now we are Teaser looking for any kind of charge shot. Hopefully he can get something pushed out.
But I mean, if Teaser can find the stock right now, it's not a big deficit, and he can definitely create a situation where he can close it out. Well, Omega starting up an early percent combo. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, this is where Omega does make his money. He does find a lot of times to just get a lot of chip damage. But if Teaser keeps finding these charge shots, there is a huge hill to climb.
Yeah, especially when it converts into grab, converts into dash attack. I mean, it just does so much for Teaser. You really don't want to get hit by one, because it's just going to lead into so much more. Dash attack sending him off stage. Oh, getting caught out of the jump. He has the Arsene. Great counter, and still reaching. The tether, long reaching, but so activated.
Not enough just yet, and Teaser still has a pretty large charge shot to go through. This is where Teaser can definitely find a quick kill. Trying to just wait out that Arsene, but
okay, and the drag down. No.
Not enough.
Too floaty.
Just barely. And Teaser looking to wait out this Arsene. And again, 80%. Teaser can definitely find a kill here. This is absolutely attainable.
Yeah, Teaser did an amazing job just using the tether, keeping himself out of Arsene range, and now Omega reeling back. Okay, the F tilt, a move we have not seen pretty much all set.
No, I mean, it was great against Sean using it to call it out, but
Yeah.
Omega using it to create some space. Teaser trying to find something, and there it
the
is.
F tilt sending him. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that was a lot of pressure right there. I mean, your shield is whittled down. You really have no choice but to try and like jump out of that situation, and then teaser just recognizing, sending out the leg, and closing out this tournament. 3-1 over Omega. A great showing from teaser, not losing a set and you know, barely losing games, honestly.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job to teaser overall. We had such great talent out here tonight at 404
Oh, yeah.
Esports.
Always.
It's always a pleasure to commentate with you,
Yeah,
Cargo,
sure.
and thank you so much, Card, for helping us out with the production side. Good job, teaser, taking your win here at 404 Esports.
Yep.
We hope to see you guys in the future.
Yeah. See you later.